Hillbilly Trappers, West Virginia. How we doing, bud? Sorry I'm late, everybody. Little 5-year-old wasn't wanting to go to bed too well, so get that towel off there. Oh, it's cold outside. Really cold. Went outside in the cutoff and that's chilly. Redneck, J Towner, Eric, how we doing, guys? Oh man. Sorry I'm late. Like I said, daughter's she didn't want to quite go to bed yet, so Wyatt, Herb. We're getting ready to have some fun here. I was hoping to before now, but it just didn't happen. But I was hoping to get my snare line out, get my weasel boxes out, and then we're gonna be chasing some late season coon here, real quickly. I was hoping to get a lot of stuff done today. That didn't quite happen because I had to go get the wife's computer back from Jordan Creek again. So if you notice the new hat, it's only like the 4th or 5th hat I've ever owned in my life. So I'll wear the hell out of this for another 10 years. Mark, how we doing? LTO, Jeep fam, what's happening, bud? Justin, Blake, Josh Rich. Yeah, so I had to get this computer again. Remember on the last live we tried it, nobody could hear me. Well, it turns out after we get the new logic board put in this computer, they didn't hook up the microphone right. So we had to take it back up to West Des Moines, and that was just a pain. Oh, Edward, we're just getting started, bud. Kevin, I have not yet. I want to, though. I definitely want to. BJ, no, not yet. Not yet. I'm not. I still fully clothed, at least for the most part. I just don't have bottoms on, so. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna do a live on fur handling again. I want to. I just got to find a better way to do it. My wife, bless her heart for being out there and sucking it up. She really felt bad because she kept forgetting comments because it'd come in so quick and then I'd start rambling. So she's trying to memorize 5-6 comments at a time, and she felt bad, and I can't go back afterwards and see them. So it's kind of frustrating on that aspect, but I am going to be doing a skinning video for sure if I don't do an actual live. Not real sure yet. Hey, Danny, how's it going? Wyatt, a lot of my stuff goes up to Sleeky Creek Tannery. Actually, I see BJ on here. BJ, post a link to your Facebook. BJ on here does a little bit of tanning too. Does all kinds of stuff between tanning, Euro mounts, skulls for people. Kind of jack all trades in the fur and bone thing. He does some pretty cool work, and he's does some really good tanning too. I actually, it's not that cat on the wall back there, but I got another cat. Actually, yeah, it is that cat on the wall. BJ tanned that cat back here on the wall. I got it to him to tan, and it was going to be for somebody else, and I decided to keep it because it turned out so well. Pretty happy with it. The price, I'm not even sure, bud. Or a lot of the tanneries, I won't say they get you, but when they have to flesh it or skin it or something else themselves first, that's what costs you a lot of money. The tanning itself on most animals you can get for about, don't quote me on this, but I'm gonna say about $30. Redneck, no, I never did get a deer this year. Our group did terrible shotgun season. It's been rough. Oh man, Jeep fan, that's a lot of snow. Luckily, most of that snow that we're planning on getting, most of it missed us. We ended up getting about 5 inches, I'm gonna guess, and we're down to about half of it right now. Scott, they're busy, man. Just getting ready for this last push. Yeah, Ernest, I was hoping to have more videos out for now, but just, I talk a lot about prep work and doing your homework, and I do a lot of that, but still not enough. I still find myself right now, oh, I don't have enough snares for this. I got to make some more snares. do I have enough dog proofs for when you catch a coon in dog proof in this time of year? Normally, the entire trigger and dog spring system is one big ice ball. It's not even worth your time trying to clean it up. So I want to have enough fresh dog proof so I can switch them out as soon as I make a catch. And it's like I got to get those ready. It's just tough. Yeah, BJ, have you used that roller yet? Yes, he has, Justin. I know that for a fact. Hey, thanks, Donald. Yeah, I'm debating. Like I said, do more fur handling videos for sure. If I can find a better way to do the lives, I will. It was kind of tough, I think. The comments came in so quick. My wife couldn't keep up, and she felt bad. She tried, and I'm so glad she was willing to go out there and help out. I just gotta come up with a good way to do it. Michael, we're gonna get some warm weather starting Tuesday, so you better find those timber locations and set some coon traps out because they're gonna be moving. My opinion on a 28 gauge shotgun. I've shot one once, a long, long time ago when I was a kid, but I really couldn't say either way on them, bud. For what I would be using them for, rabbits and squirrels and such, you'd probably be all right. I don't know about pheasants though. I think you'd want something a little better than that, a little bigger than that, not better. Kevin, I haven't sold anything yet. Nothing. I've still got a pile of fur out in the shop and in the freezers, and I was actually finishing some rats earlier today. I got quite a few more to do. Oh, that's overcast outdoors. Don't feel dumb, man. We all started somewhere. Uh, about 15 years ago, that was me. I caught, I think it was one or two coon my first year. If you follow any of my videos beforehand, not sure what state you're in or what kind of terrain you got, but where I'm at, it's all about cornfields and timber. You find those two things and you're going to connect. Uh, Especially right now with breeding season right around the corner. You want to be in those timber to timber locations. Hey Jimmy, you too, bud. Is it finally New Year's over there? I knew you're behind us, but I don't know how far. Oh wow, where are you tearing it apart for, Jeep fam? Yeah, Trapper Tony, exactly. If you don't have the raccoon population, you're not going to catch them. Period. I'm about to find that out firsthand, probably on weasels. I think. Uh, I don't think we have a lot of them around here, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out for sure. Yeah, hillbilly trapper. That's the reason I got that my flushing beam. It's not quite flat. It slants down. I don't know, 10 degrees probably, but I can't handle that downward stroke. I mean, it'd kill my back. This is more horizontal. It saves my back. I love it. I know guys that actually take their boards and screw them flat to a bench and bring it. I mean, they're perfectly flat, but I want a little slant to it just so I have gravity working with me. Uh, but I like it. I like it a lot. Hunt ready. Yeah, I know there's a lot of guys around here doing that right now. Spicer Outdoors, how we doing, bud? It's just a nice, cool night. Yeah, overcast outdoors. It just takes time. That's good to see some young kids out here trapping. If you're not old enough to drive yet, just be careful if you're walking down the roads or anything like that. Hopefully, you got a farm behind the house or something. You get check traps in the morning, but that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That sounds terrible, Jimmy. I'm glad I'm down here. Guaranteed country. How we doing? Uh, yeah, Michael. This if you're still chasing predators, wait till it gets cold again. That's gonna be your best bet. With those cold weather we've had, that's been prime coyote trapping ground or time. That sucks, Jeep fan. Justin, my weasel bait. I've got a few muskrat carcasses yet. Uh, I kept a bunch of extra raccoon hearts, raccoon liver. I don't know. I can't say I have any one thing. I'm kind of winging this, guys. I've heard a lot of good things about, beaver liver works good. I don't have any beaver meat, anything bloody. It's gonna be a whole new ball game for me. It's gonna be a whole new ball game. Hey, thanks. Not ready for clearing that crap out. Country style trapping. How's it going? Yeah, there's a lull for sure. I haven't had a trap out on the ground for a while now. It's eating at me. Every time I think I'm gonna get time to get something done, I was planning to on Monday get a small coyote line to work. That didn't happen. All week long, doing a little bit of work in the shop, trying to get. My plan was get a lot of stuff out today. That didn't happen. Now we're shooting for Monday. Tomorrow I'll actually be in Boone, Iowa, at the Iowa Trappers Association fur auction. Not going there to actually sell anything. Just kind of a social gathering, see what the market's looking like, and just kind of help move stuff around, help move fur. They normally need help lotting fur in the morning and everything else. So, hey, Alex, how's it going? Oh, Donald, I'll have to check that out, bud. Yeah, BJ, I just mentioned that. Wow, Trapper Tony, that's amazing. Oh, okay, there you go. BJ posted his deal on here. Midwest Bone and Fur on Facebook. Guy does phenomenal tanning, skulls. Um, I mean, you name it. He does some pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. But I'm trying to think what else he's done around here for me. But real good guy too. I mean, he's kind of a prick sometimes, but only to me, I think, because I flip him crap a lot. So, oh yeah, LTO. One thing about I don't know how big that pond is that you're trapping on, but otter move around a lot. If you don't have a big pond, uh, they might just be coming there a couple days out of every couple weeks. I mean, if you got a big, almost lake size, then yeah, they'll stick around pretty close. But they move around quite a bit. Oh, otter cat, that'd be awesome. We have to have a deer stop on our snares here in Iowa, which you could probably put six weasels in side by side and not catch one of them because of the loop. I mean, we got 2.5 inch restriction on them here. I'm assuming a weasel snare has to get. I mean, what's it take? About size of a penny to actually catch one. Justin, the wife went out with one of her girlfriends tonight, so she will not be joining me tonight. But she went out to go have a few drinks with one of her friends, so I'm hoping that increases my chances later tonight. There you go, Michael. He's not too far from you either, bud. Okay, yeah. Especially if you get some frozen stuff at all. Actually, my neighbor just right next to me, he called me up yesterday and goes, "I got otter in my pond." I said, "How do you know that?" "Well, there's a bunch of tracks going to a hole in the middle of the ice." And well, yeah, that's probably otter. Awesome, Trapper Tony. That's good. I look forward to seeing that, man. That's awesome. Justin, how's it going, bud? Chris, good evening. Let's keep this page you're on my TV with kids watching. Okay, yep, sorry, Justin. Oh, they're too young. They don't understand. Hey, Wyatt, get with him on Facebook and message him on there. Uh, I don't want to completely bombard this with prices and other. I mean, you guys can absolutely talk business and stuff, but with prices and stuff, I mean, it's depends what you got and everything else. No, Joshua, there's going to be no damn petting zoo. It's not going to happen. Oh, Spicer, your first otter. That's awesome. That is awesome. BJ, get off the Taco John's thing. Hitting the big leagues tomorrow, man. That's awesome. Hey, thanks again, man, for talking with that kid. I hope you can help him out, get started down there. That's pretty cool, man. Eric, how we doing? So, if any of you remember, for wife's art project for school, she had to draw a picture of me. I put as one of my lives on here. Uh, we actually got it framed. I don't know. Do you see the resemblance? Kind of furry, kind of ugly, cut off. I mean, it's about as close as you can get, right? But no, that's pretty cool. I'm happy about it. She doesn't like it. She doesn't think it looks good, but I love it. I think it's awesome. Oh, you don't have to do that, Justin. I'm just glad you're willing to help him out. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Eric, my snares. I'm running a 5/64 cable with a death blow cam lock. I love those snares. I make them on my own, but I love them. Oh man, redneck, that sucks. Oh, Trapper Tony, that's a good idea. Chris, I ain't putting it out there. Everything that ends up out there gets pretty ugly, pretty greasy and fatty. So, oh hey, thanks, Jeep fam. Actually, I'm gonna be seeing Alan from Funky's tomorrow. He's coming to the Iowa Trapper Association fur sale. Just it's a bunch of trappers selling fur, always looking for last minute supplies and stuff. And he drives over there with orders and a little bit of variety of stuff for anybody that's needing some last minute stuff for this late push. So pretty cool, pretty cool. Caden, actually, yes, I have. Um, Honestly, probably more time so than dispatched. That's I run Duke 220s, and it's kind of a one of the reasons I use the Duke 220s. They are less lethal. In case I was to catch a domestic dog or something, they're a lot less deadly on them. Obviously, if you have a fox that's alive in a 220, uh, it has to hit them just right to dispatch them. They're just they got a really thin neck too, and those 220s don't quite close tight enough to really cinch them down. So uh, I actually had two fox this year in 220s that were live. I didn't film it just because it's not worth the negative publicity. Oh, that's cool, Joe. That is so cool. I'd love to see Martin. How cool, Trapper Tony. That's neat. Oh yeah, Mark. Absolutely. Here in Iowa, if you order anything from Alan at Funky's and it's before noon, you're gonna have it the next day, almost guaranteed. He's a pretty good guy. I shouldn't say guaranteed because I'm only probably about 2.5 hours from him, I think. So it's not terrible. I mean, he's straight west of me, but you'd for sure have it within 2 days. I guarantee you that. Those guys, when I was up there at the shop, I mean, they get some orders moved. It's pretty cool. Yeah, Justin. I used to use a tub too, but then I'm taking this tub, which I always put too much fat in. I can't hardly lift it. Throw it in my truck, take it somewhere. This with that box, I can scoop it into a trash can that has a like a 30-gallon plastic sack. Scoop it in there, take the sack out, and we're just good to keep going. Works pretty good for me. 30 weasels, man, that's crazy. I'd love that. I just want to catch one weasel. That would be awesome for me. Michael, I think you got enough stuff, bud. Uh, nothing against Hellfire; it's good stuff. But for you just starting off, um, don't let trapping baits and lures trap you. There's nothing wrong. You've already caught three bobcats and a coyote your first year trapping out of one set. You're doing fine, man. You're doing awesome. No need to fix things if they're not broken, buddy. I promise you. Yeah, yeah. We lost one of our turkeys here a couple months ago. That's pretty frustrating. Oh yeah, absolutely, Justin. He's top notch for sure. Hey Logan, how's it going, bud? Yeah, Justin, you probably feel it too full like I used to. I think, oh, I can get one more coon scraped into this. Next thing you know, you get this mineral tub that weighs 120 pounds. It's just not worth it. But yeah, I really like that my box system, and I really didn't even learn it anywhere. I just kind of came up with it when I had that flat beam, and it works pretty well. So we got any other weasel trappers in here besides Trapper Tony? Hey Eddie, how's it going, bud? I don't judge my carpenter skills, but I made my first attempt at a weasel box today. So just talking about. Oh, that's that's funny. You have a drink called the Hellfire. Uh, First attempt at a weasel box. I haven't put the hole in it yet. Uh, just made this up this afternoon, and we're going to go into speed production of them tomorrow night, I think, for Monday. But kind of a lit idea that I kind of came up with. So it locked in on one side. I can turn this, check it, put this back up, keep coon and whatnot else out of it. But should work all right, I would think. We're going to find out. I just got to find the weasels. That's going to be the hardest thing. Oh, yeah, Trapper Tony for sure. Yeah. I'm not saying just use one thing, but for what he's got going on, it's, he's not going to need 10, 15 different baits and lures for his few canine traps. But nothing wrong with having them for when you later on, but it's not really needed, I don't think. CJ, that's what we are just talking about earlier. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a live skunk one or finishing videos on fur. I liked it. I had good feedback on it, but I got to figure out a system to where you can really get in there and see what I'm doing, as well as with my rambling. My wife's trying to remember all the questions, and then she forgets some, and she felt bad for forgetting some people's questions, and like she felt really bad about it. I feel bad for her because she's like, I tried so hard and I just kept forgetting them. I'm like, yeah, it's part of it. I mean, if you get 5 or 6 people ask a question at once, and I'm over here rambling about push pins, it happens. It happens. So, Justin, that's funny. Jace, I actually, I'm a ways from you there, but I know a lot of people in Wayne County, down there by Corden, um, places like that. Huh, that's interesting, Donald. I like that. I never would have thought of that. Interesting. Bluegill, how we doing? Austin from I I shouldn't even tell you because I'm not an expert on it, but seems like weasels like that marshy, cattaily, really grassy patches. Um, really just thick grass that holds a lot of mice and such. Seems like a lot of people catch them in those culverts going under the road now from like a really grassy spot to maybe cattails. Uh, I don't know. It's going to be an interesting try. Dang, Michael, slow down, bud. That sounds like it's going to put something in the dirt pretty quick. Oh, man. Mad Shepherd, two boots? Absolutely. Uh, absolutely. The NTA event, the convention, honestly, probably less than 20% of people are NTA members there. It's just the convention they hold with lots of vendors, lots of demos. They got stuff for kids, a lot of stuff for kids. Alan at Funky's actually hosts a kids cave deal. Um, Gives kids a bunch of dog proof traps and really good atmosphere. You can really learn a lot there for sure. No, Jace. Yeah, I know quite a few people live down in that area. LTO, that's one thing we're trying to figure out here. Uh, okay, I think I see what you're saying. So I was hoping I could actually go back through my live and watch the comments come through and maybe answer some later. Once the lives are over, I can't see my comment bar anymore. My wife says there's a way she thinks that can happen. I don't know. That's not my thing, but I think the live went pretty well. Other than that, I had a lot of good questions about my flushing knife, my system, tough parts on coon. Um, at least I think it went pretty well. That was our biggest live I've ever had. It said 249 people at one time, so that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. PA trapping, how's it going, man? Oh yeah, Trapper Tony, for sure. I checked it out. Yeah, we got plenty of clearance. Called Hellfire. Ugh. Yeah, Donald. That's the thing around here though. Is like everywhere has mice. I could actually go out and set one of my, those multiple catch mice traps. I could probably catch if I put 10 of them out. I'd probably have 500 rats in a week or mice in a week. It's crazy. Ottercat. So when I'm going after weasels, I'm looking for something where I'm just going to catch weasels. The box is going to kind of help me stay away from coons and stuff like that. Um, yeah, but you're right though. It would make a bunch. I know a lot of people do those for like portable pocket sets and stuff like that. Fish hunt, trap, repeat. Yeah, we're gonna warm up here pretty good. So I think starting Tuesday, it's mid 40s. So really, really looking forward to. Excuse me. To we're going after snaring for coyotes, boxes and DPs for coon, as well as setting weasels. So should be a good week. Oh, absolutely, Matt Shepard. Thank you for serving. First off, much appreciated. But yes, go to the NTA. It's huge. It's a great event. Very family friendly, and you can learn so much there. I would have to give you know the conventions, going to the demos, and talking to people at the demos probably about 60 to 70% of my success and what I know about trapping came from those conventions. It's a great time. I'll be there with Justin Steins on here. He's got those skinning machines that are just phenomenal. I'll never skin a coon again with that one, but uh, he's going to be down there. He's letting me hijack part of his booth to sell hoodies and shirts out of again. I already told him he didn't have a choice in that. So, but picked up your first coyote on a trap summer. No. Oh yeah, PA trapping. That sucks. Congrats on the first coyote, but yeah, when you get stuff stole, it's never fun. Oh, good, Austin. If that if that live wasn't helpful, I've got another video on. I can't think of the title of it. It's during my 1,000 coon season series from last year. How to flush a raccoon. I can't think of the title of it. If you go to my channel though, you'll be able to find it. Search most viewed. It's my most viewed video. It seemed to help a lot of people out when it came to skinning and flushing and handling fur. Hey Todd, how we doing? Seen a little bit of you on Facebook today. Looked like you're having a good time. Hey, thanks, Greg. Trapper Tony, that's something I thought about doing. I thought about actually I mean, it might seem silly to some people, but some of these lure and bait makers, they want mice and mice by the gallons. I thought, maybe during the summer I should just get, 50 to 100 of those multi-catch mice traps and set them out along cornfield edges. I bet I could fill them up pretty quick. Wow, Spicer. Yeah, you're not nearly as warm as we are then. Advice on people sitting on top of you. Just be careful who they are. Some people play nice, some people don't. Are they setting on top of you to make a point to kind of push you out of the area, or did they sit on top of you because they didn't know your stuff was there? Um, it's a lot like texting someone and acting like you're upset. You can't tell if they're upset by just words. So by just them sitting there, you can't tell, was this a threat? were they, is it a friend messing with me? So just be careful. If you're new to trapping and you don't have a lot of traps, my advice would probably be pull your stuff and get out of there. Uh, I deal with theft all the time, but I have an arsenal that and a mindset when something comes up missing. I don't think twice about it. I just keep on moving. Hey, Mr. Post, how we doing? Yeah, I bet, PA. Pest Hunter, how's it going? Yeah, Austin. All I'll say too is don't get discouraged if you tear them up or put holes in them or even ruin them. It's a learning curve when you first start off. I have a good friend of mine. He's normally on here. I haven't seen him yet tonight, but uh, he put up his first two coon this year on his own. He's like, man, they're not good. They don't look as good as yours. There's so much fat and stuff on them. And he was ready to call it quits. I'm just going to sell green. I said, no, keep pushing. He did three more the other day and they looked a lot better. And he's like, yeah, I'm just going to keep finishing them now. I'm like, good. You got to force yourself past that learning curve and you will destroy a lot of fur. Not a lot, but I mean, 10 to 20, no problem if you're not careful. But once you learn to work with your knife and be smooth with it, it's so worth it. Such a rewarding feeling seeing your finished work too. Oh, thanks, Chief Fam. I appreciate you finding that. That's my fur finishing video last year, from skinning to finishing to boarding, everything. Easy solution, Justin. Just butcher the cows. Yeah, there you go, Austin. Redneck, we're about to go bobcat trapping here before too long. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of filming on it, but you know, I can't really say I've set a set specifically for bobcats. Pretty much all my bobcats I catch stumble either into my coyote traps or into my 220s and coon runs. So I've never set specifically for them. I normally tag out though. Yeah, Spicer, they're moving pretty good. We got that snow, and I've got a bunch of kill poles still out because I haven't set a snare yet this year. But I left my kill poles out on my road line, and I always set two of them. And you can see the tracks running right in between those kill poles right now. It's driving me crazy. Oh, cool! You caught a gray. That's awesome. That's one of two things left on my Iowa Slam, so that's awesome. Yeah, PA, that's not good. Oh, mice and prairie dogs, interesting. Oh, hunt ready, that sucks. It sucks losing equipment no matter what, but especially a trap of that size. Oh yeah, Eric, 100%. Out in my shop, every time I go out there, I just will sit there and look at the finished fur, and you know, it's not worth a lot of money right now, but it's so cool to look up there and just see all that. I love it. Yeah, hillbilly trapper, for sure. You can get all the advice in the world on how to flesh or skin an animal or even catch an animal, but until you get down there and do it yourself and learn how it actually works, yeah, that's what's gonna end up teaching people what to do. They just gotta do it themselves. LTO Weasel, and we're gonna be chasing that here come Monday. So, well, Scab, you gotta set your notifications on for me or subscribe. Come on, man. Chris, I've got two cats this year, so I still got to get one, which is crazy that I haven't. Normally, I'm tagged out about the first month and a half just on accident. So, yeah, Austin, rats are easy. Rats are easy. PA trapping, I hope not. My daughter was sick the other day, but uh, I think it's just because I'm talking so much now. I don't normally talk this much. I'm normally a pretty quiet guy. You can ask anybody I drink with. Yeah, Justin's got some good cat sets here. Oh, that's cool. I hope you get everyone, man. That's awesome. I don't know if we're gonna catch weasel or not, guys, but I'm gonna try. Very few in my area, as far as I know, anyway. But then again, no one's actually targeted them, so we'll see. It sounds like I'm gonna catch a lot of mice, but I've got a few things that I won't say tricks up my sleeves, but I've been able to pick the brain of what I would almost call the best weasel trapper that Iowa's ever had, and he's given me a few tricks to try. So, Jimmy, it's just one of the two things I haven't caught here in Iowa: the gray fox and the weasel. And I caught my 1,000 coon early, so I wanted to go out and have fun. That's why I chased the rats around on the river. And you know what? Let's try and find a weasel. The only weasel I've ever seen in Iowa came from your grandma's cats. So uh, I would have lost $100 if I bet you $100 that weasels weren't even in here. I didn't think we had them anywhere near the southern like 2/3 of the state. It was crazy. Yeah, hillbilly. I love the necker. It worked well for me, but it's so rigid. And then I flex to that caribou, and it's just got a lot more give to it when you hit something, or it fit me better. I guess is what the best way to say it. Austin, I'm probably hoping to get 25 made and put out. I was just giving you crap, Scab. Um, yeah, that would work. I never thought of that. I know a lot of guys do muskrats that way. They put them on the stretcher and do them. Yeah, hunt ready. I was surprised by that too. Normally he's on here by now. Yeah, Spicer. It's gonna be interesting. You should have some weasels in your neck of the woods. Yeah, don't get me started on politics, but I couldn't agree with you more. Hey, Blakely's, how's it going, bud? Caught a Martin this winter. So exactly. Huh, that's interesting, Joe. Hey, Danny, I appreciate it. Just trying to help. What little bit of knowledge I have about trapping, I want to help people. We've had a couple first time trappers on here already tonight. I've had three reach out to me this last week. Hey, I'm new to trapping. I saw your videos. Can you help me out? I'll do anything I can. Matter of fact, one of them was in Justin's neighborhood on here, and I hooked those two up, and Justin's going to help him kind of get started in it, and hopefully it doesn't make him any competition. But that's why I'm here is I wanted to help. We got to promote our sport because we're dying, guys. If we don't, we're screwed. Oh yeah, Michigan. That you get into the high pressure areas, it gets tough. Mad Shepherd. I'm not a squirrel trapper, but I do know a lot of guys where it's legal are setting like 110s on tree branches with bait in the middle. I don't know if they're attaching like conibear clips to the trees, but they'll put like three or four on each side and have them hanging the next day. Absolutely, Clifford. That's why we got to be that way. Yeah, Chris. We're gonna try it. Just three of us, Justin. Um, just the three of us. I wasn't referring to you on that last one. Yeah, Donald. That's kind of the plan. That's awesome, Spicer. Yeah, beaver trapping's fun. I'm gonna do a really good spring beaver line too this year. I'm really planning on hitting that hard. I want to travel from one side of the state all the way to the other on drowning rods, run it every other day for 2 weeks. I think that'd be a blast. Absolutely, Justin. 100%. You're right, Clifford. We're not that far away, guys. Make cat sets that no child could pass up. Yeah, Clifford. I'd love to trap out of a boat, but if I did that for beaver, I'm definitely not gonna do it by myself because that muskrat trapping out of a boat was fun, but I wouldn't even want to try to mess with a big beaver line out of that small boat. So, oh, there you go. Pest hunter's got a squirrel trap set up for you, bud. Awesome, hillbilly trapper. That's great. I'm telling you that pellet gun works awesome for dispatch. Uh, and sometimes people get, they get impatient. You shoot them in the heart lung area. Sometimes you might miss the heart, just hit them in the lungs, and it takes them not a long time, but you might sit there a minute and a half until they finally, start falling asleep. But uh, they work really well, really well. Andy, I didn't even know wrestling was on, so sorry, bud. Chris, that'd be awesome. We should do it, bud. Still Will's Outdoor. How's it going? Yeah, overcast outdoors. You sure can here in Iowa, though. If you did that, you'd have to cover it up because we can't have exposed baits. So everyone seems to be going to these weasel boxes. They say they're the best. I haven't drilled a hole in this, obviously. This is just kind of a test run uh, before I go into full production mode of these tomorrow after I get back from the Iowa Trapper for auction. Clifford, I my buddies catch literally if they have 20 boxes out, they're catching 15 mice every day, and then one out of every 3 or 4 days I'll catch a weasel. So that's a big beaver, Spicer. That's awesome. Jimmy, I don't know if Pine Martin are in the weasel family or not. Hey, A and C, how's it going, bud? Oh yeah, PA. Literally that pellet gun is awesome. Uh, works really, really well. Absolutely, Danny. I, I learned a lot when I had a good friend of mine here. He recently kind of got out of coon trapping, but we'd compete side by side. We would literally on pre-staking weekend, we'd be on the same road, and I would leapfrog him to locations to try to beat each other, and he would leapfrog me to the next one. And we were very competitive. And when things slow down and kind of reading his sets and what he's doing, and try to make a set that was stealthier than his that he wouldn't see, it really honed my skills and made me a lot better as a trapper. Definitely got a long ways to go yet, but I feel like it really really helps me out having that competition there to force myself to get the edge over him. And I know he did the same for me, and I hope I helped him out too. Oh boy, an auger bit. I don't know. I don't make a whole lot of dirt holes. I know I'm going to be using an auger just on my uh, cordless drill. I'll be using a small auger, 2-inch auger bit, but I see a lot of people are going to those big gas powered augers and seem to be doing pretty good with them. Yeah, Chris, I'm gonna get probably 3 dozen more TS85s, which definitely gonna hurt the bank account. But I want to run at least 100, maybe even 120 TS85s. Oh, I don't know about that, Donald. That's pretty rough. Good, hunt ready. That would be cool, Trapper Tony. That would be cool. No, you're good, Blakely's. We're cold. It's cold out there. Oh, Kevin, I'm definitely going to, bud. Definitely going to. Oh, yeah, that's awesome, man. I know a few friends that have some articles published now, and it's a pretty cool feeling, Kevin. You should be proud of yourself. They don't, especially in fur fishing game, they don't just those things don't just happen. You've got to really know what you're doing to be in something like that. So congratulations, bud. Nice, cheap fam. Honestly, Justin, the crazy thing is I do not have a lot of competition in my area at all. This year, I've got the normal two guys that I kind of touch base with a little bit. I ran into two other guys that started trapping this year because of my videos. Uh, they actually knew who I was and everything and recognized some of the ground and set some traps, which I'm fine with. They each got like 2 dozen DPs and um, they could become a real threat one day for my line if they really want to. But they're really good people. I got talking to them and it worked out well. But other than that, I had a lot of people, good friends, reach out to me this summer and say, "I'll bet you're going to be swamped in your area if people find out where exactly you're trapping." And I won't lie, I was kind of nervous about it. That's why I took pre-staking weekend pretty serious. Took some time off. I mean, hammered traps out as fast as I could to beat people there. And I went through a week later. I was still setting traps a week later, and I wasn't running into anybody. So, and even opening day, very, very few. I was pretty lucky. Oh, Clifford by the tail. That's awesome. Yeah, Blakely's. I'm sure I got a little bit of time yet, and I've got a few connections I can reach out to. Um, Probably, well, you probably have the connections I would, if not better, I'm sure. So, oh, Chris, there's all kinds of big bodies of water around me. Um, the Des Moines River is not terribly far away. I can be there within an hour. Um, there's just some good creek systems around. LTO will be here for a little bit. Not sure how much longer, but thanks for stopping in, bud. Oh yeah, PA. I got a buddy that traps up there, and he says something like that too. Justin, I will too. I'll try them. Uh, I just, I'm not gonna. I'll probably get 12 of them. I'm not someone that with a new setup I'm gonna fully invest in without proving itself to me. But you give me some time with one with 12 of them, and they produce well. Yeah, I'll dive full force in. But last time I looked, the 85s were cheaper than the Duke 850s. So um, it'll punch through, but depends on your drill. It's gonna work hard at it. It's gonna work hard. Austin, yeah, I'm gonna be going after Coon come Monday because they're gonna be rutting here real soon. Uh, yeah, they're probably Tuesday. They're gonna be rutting real good. You're gonna find all those culverts going through from timber locations have a nice trail in them. I haven't seen the fur recently, but it is going to start breaking down around the neck, back of the head, shoulders. You're gonna start getting rubs. You're gonna start getting wiry coon. The fur value will start declining. That's why if you're going to do it, you need to get out there and do it now because you wait till the last of the season, it's going to be pretty rough. Absolutely, Justin. 100%. Both Justins. You're both right. Never caught 220s, cubbies for cats, but I catch them in 220s in my coon line all the time. Uh, and I'm gonna be running a lot of 220 buckets here come next week. So okay, Chris. I know of the cedar. I don't know where it's at, but I do know of it. Hey, CC, how's it going? Done making some hardware cloth colony rat traps. Interesting. I like that. Yeah, Justin, I was shocked by that too, but I want to say the Duke 850s were like another $45 a dozen or something like that. And I was like, ooh, that's the most expensive I've ever seen a Duke trap. Kevin, no. I know Steins and the other Justin are good trappers too, but I'm probably the weak one of that group. They chase the hard animals. I'm just the lazy coon trapper. Where there's literally, I swear, if I took a dog proof trap and threw it out my front yard, somehow it'd get set overnight and have a coon in it. The population's just here, but those guys are the ones that catch the hard stuff. Steins, um, not 100% sure yet. I got some new bait I'm gonna try. My buddy Jamie, he goes by ADC on IowaTrapperTalk.com, which is a good chat room if you guys aren't familiar with it. He gave me some bait to try for coon. Really good late season stuff. So I'm looking forward to trying it. I was hoping to have some carp or some fish heads, but I ended up using all of them up earlier in the year. So, oh, Austin, you can't ask too many questions, but ask away. Whether on here or message me on Facebook, I'm happy to help any way I can, bud. Brutal winter bobcat lure opinion. I don't know, but I'm not much of a cat trapper. We're only limited to three here, and I've never pursued them intentionally. So, oh yeah, Atlantis Lawn Pros. We're gonna be setting some snares on Tuesday too. Well, on Monday, I've got one dirt road that I've never set all year long because I don't trust the conditions of rain and stuff. And my truck is what they call a pavement princess or grandpa's truck. I got some all terrains on it, but I'm not taking that sucker off roading. It's not set up for it. I stay to the gravel until it freezes. And I've got this one mud road which is phenomenal. I know I'm going to catch coyotes on it, and I'm looking forward to getting there Monday. It's going to be fun. Okay, Chris. Yeah, you're not terribly far from me then, actually. Hey, I trap out of a truck, Justin. So if I walk more than 30 feet, I'm needing some oxygen or something like that. Justin, I think it is. I can't think of the name of it though. It's really shellfishy though. I don't know, it's a gallon jar of it that I got from him, but it's the stuff that Doug used last year, late season, as DPs and did really well on. Yeah, Blakely's. What's your actual opinion? So you recommend the 85s over the 850s? It looks like. Um, what would you want to lean towards the 85s over the 850s? I'm guessing. Just kind of curious what your thoughts are on that. Yeah, Joshua, I should. I he texted me earlier today. He's making fun of my was it Facebook Live? He said you look like you have a big head just because I need a haircut. The hair's bad, so but he was giving me shit for that. Hey, Christopher and Christopher, little Christopher, 6 years old. How we doing tonight, bud? I hope you're having a good night. Oh yeah, Justin, that's it. Payback. I think that's what it is. Okay, Chris. Yeah. You're a little ways away from me, not too far. There you go, Justin. Mr. 300. Uh, Justin's got a good recipe here: Gusto and Hellfire for late season cats. Oh, overcast. We can actually run snares here, not cable restraints, but um, with my snares, which would probably translate to cable restraints, is watch the height that you set that cable. Snares and cable restraints can be so species specific if you let them. Say that 5 times fast. But you can literally set these things. If I was trapping coon with snares, I could make it so I didn't catch anything but coon. I wouldn't catch. You might catch a few fox, but you wouldn't catch a coyote. You wouldn't catch a skunk. You wouldn't catch a possum. Just coon. I can make them so I just catch coyotes. I can set them in spots where you could just catch about anything, based on the size of the loop and elevation off the ground. Uh, Put yourself in that animal's shoes. Are they coming down a hill to where they're going to be kind of leaning back a little bit? Maybe their head's up higher. Uh, are they going to be jumping over something? You know, really, really get down there and see what they're seeing. Yeah, otter cat. Few cats I have caught in dirt holes have been used with caster for sure. Oh, absolutely, Christopher. Hopefully, you and Christopher the second get a little trapping done yet this year. Not sure where you guys are at. Maybe it's cold out, but hope you had a good Christmas, little man. Okay, Blakely's. I got you. Thank you. Yeah, Trapper Tony. I haven't caught a coon in a while yet. I'm getting the itch now though. Okay, Brody Lee. I like that. I really like my cat food still, but late season I do know things I could improve on it. So yeah. Actually, funny story, Jim. I did get a new hat today for two reasons. I had to go to Jordan Creek to pick up my wife's computer here, and when I left to go get it, I couldn't find my old hat. So I looked like that kind of sketchy dude with my hood up on my hoodie and hands in my pockets until I made it into Shields and bought a new hat. So uh, I found my old one though. So after this live, we'll switch back, and I got another 4 or 5 years out of that sucker at least. Justin, what if you're going after coyotes? You know, I'm keeping that sucker probably about 10 to 12 inches off the ground. Uh, on private ground, you can run a 11-inch loop if you're halfway close to water. But I love snares. I'm really looking forward to setting some Monday. Yeah, Blakely's. That makes sense. I appreciate that. Hillbilly, I don't boil any snares. I just all that's gonna do, in my opinion, and I've actually seen it kind of happen. It takes all your grease and stuff out of there, and that cable's gonna corrode quick. If you don't use that snare that year, I think you're gonna have issues with it by next year. I dip all my snares in Formula One, diluted a lot more than with traps. I want to say it's like, what do they say? Water's 3 to 1 for traps, but I do it like 6 or 8 to 1 for snares. And then I coat them all in a full metal jacket or Zepp's floor wax, basically. Uh, Let them hang, and that wax makes them so smooth. You slide it up and down to break the wax free of my cam lock and break it up, and it works really, really good. Scab, I'm, I'd be lying if I said I haven't had fleas from the freaking shop before. I have to take pretty good showers, especially when I'm skinning by myself. You come inside and you can just feel them on you, and get some flea shampoo and watch them jump off. My skin is bad enough. My Skinner shaved his head before trapping season started because he didn't want him crawling through there. So Chris, yeah, Kendall's got some good traps. I'm not a huge fan of his DPs, but other than that, he's got some really good heavy traps. Adam, I might be able to do that. If not this year, I will for sure next year. Uh, I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing much snare prep on them. They might just be shiny this year. Reason being, I'm setting them on Monday, and I don't even have most of them made yet, which is going to be another project late tonight or tomorrow morning, or well, tomorrow night, I guess. Uh, it's just so much to do and so little time. I probably shouldn't have done a live tonight, but I was in the mood, and it's been a while, so I like getting on here and talking to people. No, Brody, I've never done that. I've just skinned them, throw them in the freezer. Within a week, the fleas are dead anyway. Normally, I was wanting to do a whole trap prep this year. As you guys know, I'm always talking about doing homework and pushing hard. I did not get any time to even do any trap prep really this year, other than check my tags. I didn't even dye most of my dog proofs this year. I just cleaned them up real good, power washed them, and went with them just because I did not have the time. Uh, but definitely I'll have to next year. That I use that Formula One, and the coon will shine up the cone real good on dog proofs, but that dye will seal up inside those springs, and that's what I'm worried about more than anything is getting those springs start corroding and getting weak. Oh, nice, Mister 300. Oh yeah, Chris, they're right over there. I know Kyle Katz and Kellen Katz make those. I should swing over there and meet them guys sometime. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Christopher. I wish you guys luck on the muskrats, and you know, hopefully you get a bobcat. They can be kind of thin population in certain spots of the world, but I wish you guys luck. That's awesome. Yeah, ready. Uh, I'm pretty impressed. Yeah, we got 90 people in here. That's lives have definitely grown over the last year I've been doing these. So, oh, nice, yeah, yeah, Ottercat. There's so many lures and baits out there, and I think all of them will catch fur, but I also think all of them will catch trappers too. Uh, you've probably a lot of you have heard me refer to this a lot. The Chevy Ford debate. It's the same thing with baits and lures and traps. If you went out trapping and you had a Duke 1.5 and you caught a coyote in it, that's gonna be your cat's meow for a coyote. That's Duke 1.5. You're gonna buy a bunch of them set for coyotes because you had good luck with it. Uh, with baits and lures, I'm very guilty of this too. Uh, not Blackie's blend. Yeah, they had a mighty mouse bait. I caught like my first three coyotes on it, and I thought this stuff is it. This is what I need. That's the only bait I need. And I went like 2 years without catching a coyote on it. I had success with it once, and I thought nothing else was ever needed. This is the best there is. And it obviously works, but there's other things for different times. But you can get caught on what other people are doing, and you kind of, oh, that's got to be it, or that's got to be it. Just go with what you feel. Buy a few things, experiment with them, and figure out what works for you. I still use that Mighty Mouse, and I've caught fur with it too, but I've got other stuff that I feel works better for me. Just, so many people get caught up though in the next big thing of you have to have this or you have to have that. The next new trap, like the alpha trap's coming out. Everyone thinks you have to have that. Well, it's a good trap. I've held it. I've played with it. It's a great trap. But you know what? Your Bridger number twos, offset or dogless, whatever ones you have, they've got a lot of cows to their name. They're not going to magically quit catching because this new trap is out. So it's just, sorry, I get on a ramble. People think they have to always have the next new thing because it's going to do better than last. It's not always true. Oh, okay, okay, Christopher. Yeah, I kind of got an idea where you're at then. Oh, Jimmy, I'd love to come up there for a week trapping with you. There's so much good stuff up there. Thanks, Danny. I appreciate it. I've never done it overcast. Oh, Mr. 300, I appreciate it, sir. You didn't have to do that. But I really do appreciate it. Chris, my wife's out tonight with one of her girlfriends. Uh, they went out and gonna go have a few drinks and end up at the bar, I think. So uh, she deserves it. She deserves a night off. She had a rough week at work, and this her work computer that I'm on. We got it fixed for her school, and it's right during finals, and it was a huge deal because the logic board went out of it. I tried to do that live on it here last week just to find out the microphone they didn't hook up right, so we had to take it back over to Jordan Creek, and it was just a mess. Eddie, I don't roll any of my coons. I lay them flat. Uh, you can roll them, but if you get too many in there at once, you're gonna have stuff start slipping. Not right now, really, because it's cold. So your coons are gonna be probably cold when you put them in there anyway. But earlier in the year, when it's 65 degrees and you get that warm flesh in there and you roll them, that inside is gonna take 10 to 12, maybe even 20 hours to freeze, and it potentially can go bad before that. Not saying it will, but there's a chance of it. Absolutely, scab, 100%. Yeah, Mr. 300, exactly. That's all right, Wayne. We're still here. Oh yeah, PA, absolutely. I love that backbreaker. That's kind of my staple beaver lure too. Yeah, Blakely's, and that I mean, don't take it as I wasn't talking anything bad about anything you're doing by any means, but there's so many people that make stuff and it all catches. I'm not saying it doesn't. It's just so many people think that you have to have this lure. Look at Hellfire right now. So many people you think that have to have Hellfire. They're only going to catch if they have Hellfire. Hellfire is a really loud, skunky lure and it works great. But people were catching predators well before that was around. Uh, Something to think about. I'm not saying you shouldn't get it. I'm just saying, if you've got three or four other skunky lures already and they've been working, do you need it? Um, just my thoughts on it. Oh yeah, hillbilly trapper. I agree 100%. You said on location, bed that trap properly. You might not even need bait in that hole. Period. Eric, I don't run snares for coon just because of the snare mark. Even on the neck, I don't like it. 220s just are awesome for me. Yeah, I'm very grateful we can use 220s. Chaplain the Jinx, how we doing? Welcome to the house, buddy. Yeah, hunt ready. Absolutely. You can. I mean, they're curious. They're gonna check out those holes even if there's no sense in them at all. So yeah, scab, that could be an issue too. If you don't have any predators or anything that smells like that down there, it might deter them. Actually, you just never know. Absolutely, Donald. I couldn't have said it better. Um, right there. Everyone think they got to have the best, newest fishing lure too, and I'm pretty old school. It's hard for me to when it comes to fishing. I like to throw a crawler or some cut bait on the bottom, let it sit there with the loose line and a nice cold bush light in my hand, and that's my fishing. Uh, I don't like that bass fishing as much because you have to reel and you can't sit there and have a beer or something. Yep, absolutely, PA. Go back to the KISS system. Keep it simple. Oh yeah, oh yeah, Mister 300. Absolutely, absolutely. Jay makes some good stuff. I haven't messed with all of it, but the stuff I've played with from him, it's pretty decent. Uh, Kind of curious what Jasper County in Iowa. Iowa has a Jasper County, I think. Oh, I don't doubt it, Ottercat. Yeah, Kevin. I that's somewhere. Well, Jimmy knows this spot. I'll probably film it this year. I got a little creek system by me that comes off of a bigger creek system. When it floods in the spring, all that snow melt off. Not the snow melt off, but a good rain after that. Uh, the water comes up, about floods its banks, and right at evening, you can go out there and catch 5 to 10 pound channel cats, one right after another. It's awesome. Jimmy, I don't know. I'll never get on ice. That ice will be never be thick enough for me. Darren, you better have a hammer or a hatchet. You can drill the hole out with the auger. They got the actual big gas powered augers to make your dirt hole, or your regular electric drill, but it's pretty hard on them. You got to have a pretty solid drill. Jeep fam, you just opened my world to something crazy, and I like where you're going with that. Huh, Mister 300. We're not terribly far apart, believe it or not. If you have Facebook at all, message me on Iowa Trapper. I kind of know where you're at. Yeah, Justin, absolutely. Bet it's solid. That's the important thing. Yep, Blakely's 100% agree. Yeah, Jimmy, I'd still walk out there like a coward, like on all fours, feeling the next spot. I don't do the ice. Yeah, Steve. They actually, oh, the one in Nebraska. He's not new. He's been around for a while. I think if I'm who you're talking about. Uh, yeah, they could make some money if things turn around, but we'll see. We'll see. Um, Shadows 93. I'm gonna be running a lot of 220 buckets. 220s is about the only thing I can run right now. I'm sorry, 220s in buckets is about the only way I can run 220s right now. Most of our cover is gone. So you're not going to have those tight little tunnels or the grasses that are, this tall on each side of the trail to really funnel them in. All that snow has packed everything down, and you just got a random grass here and there sticking up out through it. So I'm using baited buckets, but you have to be really, really cautious with it. I'd recommend going to the dog proofs, setting them in those culverts, going from timber to timber. If you don't have tracks going through the snow, you will in the next 3 or 4 days if you're in Iowa. They are going to be moving hard. Redneck, I'm not a bobcat trapper, man. Sorry. I'm catching all mine in 220s and coon trails on accident early season. Yeah, cheap fam. At least you think you're fishing. Bobcats, though, they seem to be pretty curious. You can fence them in. You don't have to be real subtle about your blocking. Uh, Works pretty good. You can fence them up quite a bit without them being too cautious. Coyotes are the ones you want them to look pretty, pretty natural. All your sets have different bait and lure. Oh, what's going on here? Sorry, guys. Mouse just froze up. It's hard to give advice. Yeah, Blakely's. You never know what advice is or what your laws are. That's the thing. I talk about 220s in my videos all the time, but it's like some states don't have 220s. You just you can't use them there. Okay, Petska, they're up in Minnesota, I think. They do travel, not a lot, but they are one of the few that we got anymore. Donald, I that's what I need is a beer dispensing plastic helmet for fishing. I'd get in so much trouble. Andrew, yeah, oh, I was using them. I want to use a lot more boxes. I've heard a lot better results with boxes than buckets because they feel that echo when they walk into a bucket. And something I want to do is when I make a box, I'll probably do it three sided so they can actually walk on the dirt. I think it'd make them feel pretty good. Oh yeah, Mr. 300. We're gonna warm up here pretty good this next week. David, how's it going? No, Justin, he does. I'm not even sure. I talked to Shane a little bit from Lincoln Fur, but there's not a whole lot of buyers around anymore, guys. That's a big channel cat. Oh, Austin. If we get snow and you're chasing coon and it's not rut yet, you might as well hang it up for a while because they're not going to move at all. They're going to den up pretty hard. But once we get like right now, rut is about to hit. You need to get your stuff out there and find those timber to timber locations. It's gonna be awesome pretty soon. Hey Cody, basically all I'm getting out of this is really thick cattails or really thick grassy draws. Uh, that's what they're doing. They're hunting for mice. So, oh no, Wayne, our lumber's actually back down to about nothing now, about where it was. Uh, I'm making my weasel boxes out of a cedar picket. This was a 6 foot picket, and I can make one box for $3, 320 or something like that for a cedar picket. So it wasn't terrible. Overcast outdoors. Any advice? Trapping out of a boat. Don't drown. I about got upside down a couple times, but uh, I would definitely have a motor on that boat, like I didn't, uh, and a way to anchor yourself to the shore. Those are the two big things I'd really point out. Hey, Christopher. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Glad you're taking your boy out and having a good season. You take care of yourself, bud. Keep it up. Yeah, Andrew, that's something I've done before too. I still got a few of them I'll probably be using also. Not that I know of, Eric. Chris, yes, North Iowa Fur is still buying. You got two guys up there, Bill and Bill Drulo and oh There's one in Fredericksburg too, unless that is Bill. I'm not really sure. Oh wow, Wayne. Yeah, we're down to I think $15 OSB again. Yes, Austin life jacket for sure. Hey, Gold Falcon, I appreciate it, bud. Overcast outdoors. That was my biggest problem with my boat line was keeping the boat in the same spot. Especially if you're trying to make a set over here. Every time you touch the bank, trying to make a pocket or something, those little motions will just push you out farther. It was tough. It was tough. All right, Gold Falcon, you take care, bud. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, Bill's in Fredericksburg. What's the other one up there? Oh, help me out. We got two guys up there in Northern Iowa. Bill and I can't think of it. It's bugging me now. Yeah, otter cat. You didn't see it. I actually had that big rubber duck around my waist. I just put the duck's head behind me, so you couldn't see it in the camera. But yeah, I was ready. Alexander, not in the shed tonight. I should be. I got enough stuff out there to do, but it's been a while, so I figured I'd do a live in here. The lives work a lot better on my wife's computer than trying to. The iPad, I can't see the comments over here. Um, I can't. The comment will be there for a second and then disappear. Oh yeah, Justin, that's gonna be next year's episode. I'm gonna share, the whole get up of what I'm wearing. I've got the flippers, and the snorkel set up with the banana hammock. It's gonna be great. Keaton, right now here in North Central Iowa, it's here. I haven't gone out scouting yet, but I know of a couple of my buddies that across Iowa they're trapping. They're seeing those tracks through those culverts and a couple of spots I've seen just on the highway when I was driving over at Des Moines, West Des Moines today. You can see those tracks going across the frozen creeks. It's on, and when we get that warm weather next week of upper 30s to mid 40s, I want to have a good arsenal out because it's gonna be awesome. Blakely's nothing in the works as of now. He's got a lot of stuff going on with a lot of big name trappers, and uh, it'd be cool to do it again with him. I'd love to catch up. He's pretty cool dude. He definitely helped me out a lot with this YouTube stuff. Yeah, Alexander, I don't mind it actually. My garage isn't heated at all. That walk-in freezer and just the insulation throughout the day, it holds heat pretty decent. So scuba certified. Yeah, you're welcome, Eric. That's a mental image that'll probably scar your guys' dreams for life now. So, Mr. 300, I have not, but I really want to. I'm hoping this year I can still get time to go out and try calling. Like I said, I've never done it, but I know of a lot of people that have awesome success with it. And if I do it, it's definitely going to be filmed. It's going to be awesome. Trapping by scuba. Yeah, Joshua. The problem is though, you won't know it. I'll be like, crazy. You have to watch this. Is going to be the title of it, and there it is, right there, scarring your dreams. Oh, absolutely, Blakely's. Yeah, you can never have enough. Samuel, we're chasing them with the Weasel box. This is kind of my prototype. This is the first one I've made. I still got to drill a hole in here yet, but should work pretty easily. Just I can get into it like that. Uh, I don't know if this locking system's even needed, but something I came up with. It should work, but something new. Just one cedar picket. Redneck, I've never used sardines. I'm mostly a DP guy as far as baited traps, which I use cat food. I do use a lot of jack mackerel though, if I do make pocket sets or things like that. Yeah, Alexander, you should try going after some late season stuff. Uh, it wasn't until probably 5 years ago I even knew what late season trapping was. I would trap all in November. It froze up, and I thought that's that. Until it was the year I think I had 283 coon in November, and I went out and I caught like another 162 coon in January, and I thought, wow, there's something to this late season, and it is awesome. Keaton, yeah, we're getting ready to go snare coyotes here pretty soon. It's gonna be a good time. Just right there in the road ditches, 5/64 cable with death blow locks works pretty good. Hey, Brad, how we doing? We're talking about weasel trapping. Then we're talking about me trapping out of a boat with a rubber duck for a flotation device and a speedo. So we can start that conversation over if you want, or we just keep going. So yes, Gab, I love it. I like that. That's awesome. I would try it, Mister 300. I would be trying it. Jimmy, I did do some fish stick sets this year, but not like I wanted to. I have a really, really hard time with all my land locations of getting in the water, uh, especially when they're down there 30, 40 feet, and I'm tired and exhausted. I just don't like making them. Hey, Flintlock, how we doing? Yeah, Flintlock, we're starting coon right now. They're gonna start moving pretty good regardless of temperature. So it's pretty neat. Oh, cool, Alexander. Good luck, bud. Donald, I'm not going to be doing that actually, because I know number one, I risk it holding a coon, uh, and I don't want a coon running off with my box completely. These are just going to have that, just my standard rat trap in them. If a coon gets caught in this, he can get his paw out of it without taking my trap probably 600 yards. Uh, that's my thought anyway. Hillbilly Trapper, I actually only get 3 weeks vacation, so uh, hopefully I'll get fourth year pretty soon. Yeah, Chris, I'm probably gonna be drilling some holes in the back of it. I thought about making a hole with some wire, but I don't really have any wire mesh handy, and it's so late I don't have time to mess with it too much. So we're just probably gonna be putting 10 or 12 little 1/8 holes in it, I'm guessing. Hey, thanks, Gold Falcon. You take care, bud. Jimmy, they're gonna get the fur quality is already breaking down, guys. Uh, it's the raccoon are really going to start rubbing in the back of the neck, the shoulders. Uh, if they haven't yet, would be really surprised. So this last run we have next week probably be my last coon trapping, just because it's getting to the wire. Did you notice the F and S? Yes, I did. I did notice that, Brad. The F and S. Wonder what that's about. Flintlock. Come Monday, I am planning on setting a snare line for coon, a weasel line, and a late season coon line all in one. Pretty much covering my existing trapping ground that I've already done. Should be a good time though. Should be fun. Brad, I'm curious. Where do you the F and S on the snap? What are you talking about, bud? I see it. I'm just trying to curious what you're talking about. What it means. Hey, Alex. You know what? You're gonna learn by doing it, man. You might not catch one, but if you get out there in the snow and learn, maybe you make a set and you can see they avoided it for some reason. Just get out there and try. If you have the time and you have the area to do it, go out there and try, man. See what you can do. I promise you this: you're not going to catch anything sitting inside the house and your traps in the garage. That's kind of philosophy that's been instilled on me for quite a while now. I'm getting there, kids. Yeah, come on, Brad. Oh, that's very interesting. So you got fast and sensitive over here on the pan, which attaches. I'm gonna assume you want. I don't know. I don't know which one you'd want. I would think sensitive, but if you don't have it on sensitive, maybe you can miss some mice. Uh, I don't know. Oh yeah, we're frozen here pretty good, Flintlock. I'm still gonna be using my pogos for everything, except my kill pulls for snares, uh, which is then I'll pound them in with a hammer. But I'll just drive a kill pull in for a pilot hole for my pogos, and I'll drive my pogos right in. We've got probably 6 inches of frost in the ground now, I'm guessing, uh, but we should be all right. You found that it doesn't matter, huh? I did. Maybe Brad, you can enlighten me on this a little bit. I've had to mess with this a little bit. I kind of had to bend this out, uh, and it didn't want to stay set when I first got this by itself. It would not stay set. So I kind of had to bend some stuff and make things work. And I was kind of shocked by that. So I'm going to have to go through when I get all these out and mess with them. But got a pretty good little snap to them. So should work. At least I hope. See, I'm trying to have a life here, and Justin keeps asking everybody at that rolling skinning machine if they've used their skinner that they bought from him yet. This is my live, Justin. Get out of here. No, that rolling system works awesome, man. I'm glad you're making them. That makes skinning the coyote a breeze. Just awesome. Tommy T, how we doing? Yeah, Flintlock. That's kind of what everybody tells me. You're gonna catch a lot of mice in these weasel boxes, and I'm prepared for that. I'm fine with it. Uh, like I said, something new I've never done before. It's gonna be an adventure. So yeah, Brad, absolutely. I just figured something for the city people trying to catch a rat. They'd make it pretty. You wouldn't have to do much modification because I don't think they'd have a clue what they're doing. Yeah, James Johnson. I have no idea. I'm gonna get a little bit of anise oil. I think that's what they call it. ANISE oil. Uh, I'm gonna try it a little bit, not put on everything, just experiment with it. Justin, I'm just messing with you, buddy. I love it that you're on here and seeing some of these guys that you sent your skinning machines to. That's pretty awesome, bud. Yeah, yeah, I should dye and wax those straps. Huh. That's interesting, Scab. Yeah, I'm definitely not a coyote guy, but I know a lot of guys have issues with that. Have coyotes just crap right on their set. It's kind of like a big fu, pretty much. Blakely's, yeah, Justin. Go ahead, and let Blakely's know what that Skinner costs. Um, yeah, I just use it with the winch, and it's got the two bars on it with the you got the main frame, but the two bars here, and you put the tail and flanks through it, and you got a crank here, so those two bars turn, and it grips itself, and then you can winch it right up and out. If you have a low ceiling, you can actually winch the fur off of it. You don't even have to use the winch itself. You could just the main cable winch. You can just roll it right off. It works awesome. It's an awesome Skinner. Hey, thanks, Reef Robert. How we doing? Oh, my neck just popped. Yeah, Donald. I'm gonna play with a little bit of it. Like I said, I'm not gonna do it on all of them. I've heard people say lure works great. I've heard other people say you don't need any lure. So it's gonna be interesting. Yeah. Justin, you don't need permission. I'm just messing with you. Don't be so sensitive, man. Boy, at your age, I wouldn't think you'd be so sensitive all the time. Good, Reef Robber. Welcome to the party. Flintlock 25. I do not snare a coon. I will not. I caught two or three last year, incidentally, in my coyote snares, but I will personally never intentionally catch a raccoon in the snare because of that snare mark. And when I finish them, it really shows. Sometimes it's less than others, but it's just not worth it, especially in this kind of market. So LTO's back, but yeah. So is there anybody on here that's planning on going to Lima next year? Uh, I'm I'm definitely gonna be there. I'll probably be getting my hotel room here in the next week because they fill up pretty quick. Two huge nutrient live traps. That'd be cool. Basically, everyone says they're like a big muskrat. Is that true? They're actually like physical traits is the same as a muskrat. Well, obviously, Justin, you're gonna be in Lima. Yeah, you're paying for a booth for me to sell stuff. Remember? Oh no, Flintlock. Setting coyote snares. Maybe I did say that, but I didn't mean it that way. I'm setting a late season coon line, but then I'm setting snares for coyotes as well as weasels. Oh, Bucky should definitely be there. Oh, Justin, it's yeah, the 220 mark. It kind of looks like a bruise. It kind of fades, but a snare line is. I mean, it's just the same width of the cable. A lot of the times, the fur dries in the freezer, like freeze dries, and it creates a weak spot that supposedly can't be tanned, is what the fur buyers say. Uh, when they tan it, it'll actually just rip in half right there because it's so weak. Whether it's true or not, I don't know, but either way, you're going to get docked pretty heavily. Yeah, hillbilly. With beaver though, they're going sheared for the hatter market. I don't think it matters as much. At least that's what I've been told. Oh, scab, that'd be cool. That would be neat. I've never seen one. Yeah, Tommy T, it's like I think it's right at 8, 8.5 to 9 for me, somewhere in there. Okay, reef rubber. That's interesting. Oh yeah, Blakely's. The vendors that show up. I mean, you always got to thank your vendors that show up to a convention because there's a lot of work goes involved in that, and they got hotel room or food and camping or whatever up there, and they're hauling takes hours for them to drive and unless pack everything up, and it's a lot of work. I get it. Tanner B, actually, yes. If not this week, the week after, possibly. At some point this season, I will be going on private ground chasing coyotes and bobcats. LTO, it's Lima, Ohio. Uh, it's right there in Ohio. Should be a good time. Traveling Jinx, I'm not sure where the FTA is this year. Yeah, you should show up to that Jinx. That's a pretty good time, man. It's pretty fun. Lawrence. Oh yeah, Justin, you're right. Lawrence, Kansas. I've heard that now. Ooh, Blakely's. That's a big drive. Oh yeah, Jinx. He'll buy you supper. We can do it the same night he's buying me supper, so we can all get together and talk trap, and that'd be fun. Oh, Jeep fam, that'd be cool if you make it, man. Flintlock, I did not. I wish I did, but at the time, I didn't know. I didn't know I was going to be weasel trapping this year. I after last year not hitting my 1,000 coon goal, I was very disappointed, and I really focused. I'm going to hit 1,000 coon this year, no matter what it takes. I'm going to bust my ass to do it. And then I didn't really have the thought process of if you hit it, then what? And once I got it, it's kind of like, wow, I still have open water, and that's where the muskrat trapping out of the boat came into play. Now we're gonna go after weasels, but I don't have any of those carc. I got a few muskrat carcasses left, I guess. But yeah, I should have kept a lot more beaver. Good hunt ready. I'm probably gonna be down there. I'll be in Lima probably Wednesday through Sunday is my guess. LTO, I hope you make it, man. That'd be a good chance for us to catch up and meet each other. That'd be fun, bud. Oh, cool, Donald. I'll swing by, man. Absolutely. Yeah, Justin can't cook, but his wife can. So, that's too bad, LTO. Yeah, cheap fam. Yeah, Austin Beaver's good eating for sure. Uh, Landon, we don't really have badgers here. I mean, there's a few. I've caught three in my life, all incidentals in about a mile area of each other. But you go about 30 to 40 miles each side of me, and there's decent badger populations right outside of my current ground. So, um, not saying I won't ever do it, but I've never specifically gone after them yet. Justin Stein's camp and hunt ready, as well as if I don't get a hotel room, I'm going to be staying with one of my buddies in a camper. Uh, my buddy Possum's going to be down there. He always has a big possum hanging on his camper. Really good friend of mine, really good coyote trapper, and I might be staying in a camper with him. We're working out the details now. Justin, I was just giving you crap, but hey, I can't say anything. Wife's the cook here too, for sure. The dates for Lima. Oh, shoot, you had to ask. It's the week before my anniversary, so I got lucky. Uh, I want to say like the 18th through the 21st, maybe, or maybe it's the week after even. I'm not sure. Does somebody have these on here? They can look it up real quick with the dates for the convention. Hey, thanks, Jimmy. Stay in touch, buddy. I know I missed a couple calls from you now, bud. I need to call you and just catch up. It's been a while, buddy. You take care of yourself and take care of the wife and kids, man. Hey, Jeep fam. There you go. Yeah, you guys all get over to the Jeep fan Overland and subscribe to him. It's pretty cool what he's out doing with him and his family, kind of driving across the country. So it's pretty cool. Hillbilly Trapper, you take care, bud. Flintlock, you might be right. Mad Shepherd might be. I don't know, guys. It's one of those. It's not the 24th to the 27th because that's my anniversary, Flintlock. I know it wasn't that. Okay. Yep. I think it is the 28th to the 30th. Yeah, hunt ready. Be there. Should be fun. Oh man, you got to help Rick Casper. That's cool. That's cool. I'd love to meet him one day. Tanner bait. No, I don't make any baits or lures. I leave that to the people that know what they're doing. No, I do not do anything with that. There you go, Scab. That'd work great. Took it right from the top of their page. It might have been last year's that you're looking at too, Mad Shepherd. I'm not sure who had the. Yeah, okay, nope. 28th, 30th. Yep, we're good. Trapper Jay's in the house. How we doing, bud? I missed your last live. So I've had people tell me they're not getting notifications for my live, and I don't get a notification for yours. I seen you had one at New Year's. Yeah, Jeep fam. So I'm cheap and poor and easy. So I'm gonna find the cheapest hotel I can and stay in that. I don't care if there's bugs or blood coming out of the walls. I'm gonna stay somewhere cheap, especially with all the money I'm probably gonna spend at the convention. So, hey Luke, how's it going, buddy? Uh, Figured it'd be past your bedtime. You gotta get up early tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know why that is. The notifications are weird with lives. It seems like it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe just YouTube just doesn't like us. Hell, I don't know. Oh, that's cool, Brad. I didn't know you knew him. I got one of his movies, Chasing Muskrats. I learned a lot from that one too. Oh, really, Jeep fam? Oh, maybe I'll stay there then. Yeah, there you go, LTO. It'd be a good time, bud. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, that's a good point, Blakely. So, Trapper J. So, which would you pick, the TS-85 or the Duke 850s? The Duke 850s are about 40 bucks more for a dozen. Just curious what your thoughts were on either of them. Yeah, Luke, I hear you, bud. I got plenty of fur I should be working on. Colby, I haven't caught any coyotes yet this year. Haven't gone after them yet. Oh, I guess I didn't know that. It's been probably 6, 7 years since I watched this video, so it's before I knew who you were, Brad. So I apologize, but I'll have to watch it again. Yeah, Blakely's. I'm looking for the hotel rooms that are like, um, you do dishes, you stay for free. That were great. Yeah, I knew you said you're kind of slowing down on the lives, Jay. So um, personally, I think you should keep them up. I love watching them. So well, I'm out. All right, Reef Robert. You have a good night, bud. Thanks for stopping in. 139 Jeep fam a night. Scab, right? Yeah, Blakely's no doubt. Adventurous James, how we doing? Yeah, I'm kind of looking for that $60 to $70 a night. That'll be more my pay grade. All right, you guys all convinced Trapper Jay to keep doing lives. I'm gonna go make another drink. Oh, hey, cool, Jay. What are you doing out my way, bud? Colby, I've caught two cats so far. We're gonna probably for sure get the third one here pretty quick. Tommy T, I'm assuming it's if you catch him by the front foot, you might risk a ring off or pull out. Justin, I'm sure she would. Yeah, Jeep fam, right after you pass through. Bradmore, you stayed to the livestock barns. I don't doubt it, man. I bet you have. No, I should have plenty of it by then. So, oh, taking all your cats to get tan. Where are you going through? Are you going up? Taking them all up to Sleepy Creek, or what are you thinking, Jay? Hunt ready, Brad, you had hunt ready at Moonshine. Of course, Brad. You were right into the beer at the national convention last year. I remember because you kept giving me crap, calling me Mr. YouTube. Well, I remember. Oh, last up. Yeah, he tanned some stuff too. He does pretty good work too. Dakota, the wife's going out with one of her girlfriends tonight, so That's cool, Jay. Last step, he does some good stuff too. I've never held a lot of it, I should say, but I've heard a lot of good results from him. So I'm looking forward to trying these Weasel boxes, guys. This is gonna be fun. Flintlock, as of right now, I just have this one box. Uh, but if I like what I did with it, or I'll modify it a little bit. We're gonna make 25 of these suckers. I just got to get the hole drilled in it. I need a bit for a 2 inch drill, but or a 2 inch drill bit. But yeah, just got to put a tag on it and probably start with 25 of these suckers. And I'll tell you guys what, if I am lucky enough to catch a weasel this year, you're going to see Iowa Trapper with about 150 weasel boxes late season next year, covering the whole northern part of Iowa. I will go all out. It's just kind of what I do. I can't dab my feet into anything. I just want I got to hit things hard. I can't. I don't know. I just can't do it in small quantities. I've got to hit it basically just all out. No, nice adventure, James. I wish you luck, bud. I actually tomorrow morning I'm going to Boone, Iowa for the Iowa Trapper Association fur sale. Not planning on selling anything. I'm not even bringing anything, but kind of a social gathering of trappers. Gonna sit down and talk with people, meet new people, hopefully, and help lot some fur first thing in the morning, and just see what the prices are, see what things are going for. Uh, it's a really good time. If any of you guys are close to Iowa and you're looking for an outlet next year, it's like the second Saturday in January or something every year that they host this Iowa Trapper Association fur sale in Boone. Great place. They've got, I don't know, 10 or 12 fur buyers, um, some main ones, and then some smaller, like taxidermy type buyers there. Uh, but this, it's an auction. So you're going to get your best bet at an auction where people can compete for it. So something to look into for you guys for next year. Nice, PA. That's awesome. I love the spots on the good cat. Yeah, Dakota Frank. I'll check that out. I love that. I've got a lot of friends do that thermal hunting. That's pretty cool. It's unlimited, Blakely's. As many as you can get. There's just not a lot around. Chief fam. I'll always be. Thanks, Brad. I appreciate it. You never let me down, buddy. Bridger. Tommy T, I've ran the Bridger fives. That's the first trap I got for beaver, and I liked them, and they worked good. Uh, then I got a dozen TS 85s, and I won't go back to the Bridger fives now because of them. Not saying you should, but just the height between the pan and the jaws when they're closed, you get a higher catch, and I love that personally. I'm not saying that you would, but I've had really good success with them. A lot easier to set by hand too. Flintlock 25, I might use some of that. Oh, anise oil, ANISE. It sounds bad when I say it every time, but supposedly it helps. I'm not gonna use it on all of them, but I'm gonna try it. Try a little bit of that. Maybe some gusto people have recommended. Just kind of dabble in it. Try different things and take notes on what works and what doesn't, and get ready for a better year doing it next year. I'm assuming most of it won't work because we don't have a lot of weasels. So yeah, Adventure of James. That Idaho sale. That's one of the biggest in the country, I believe. Uh, I've often thought about taking my entire load of fur and going out there for it. Since you guys don't have a lot of raccoons out there, I've seen the coon prices be pretty good on the sales report. Not saying it'd be that good if I brought out 1,000 of them, but it'd just be kind of cool. Go out there and see what they got. Oh, Ethan, you should make it. Might be a little late to thaw out your fur for it, but Should be a good time. Judith and Dan, you might be right. It is January. Wow, that's crazy. I'll probably be, yeah. I thought about sending some stuff up for their second auction, but I probably won't. Yeah, Austin, those scopes are, yeah, you get $4 or $5,000 in a scope pretty easy. Oh, okay, PA, I gotcha. Thanks, Jay. Yeah, you're probably right, buddy. Mr. Somebody is pronounced A nice. Oh, didn't know that. To me, it looks like anus. So, oh boy, things really got out of hand. Yeah, Flintlock. So in my area, one of my best friend actually, Jimmy McCombs, was on here a little bit ago. It's been probably 10, 12 years now. His grandma's cat, he called me up and said, "Hey, they caught a weasel." And I said, "Dude, it was a rat. We don't have weasels here in Iowa, period." And he goes, "No, dude, it's a weasel." And I said, "No, it's not." And finally, I drove over there and I was like, "Holy crap, that's a weasel. I've never seen one before in my life." And that was about 10 miles from me right now. And since then, I know of like three other people that have caught or seen weasels in my county in the last 5 years. So they're here, just not in quantity. Uh, this 25 sets that I'll probably make is going to be kind of dabbing into it. And like I said, if it works out or I find sign of them here, we're doing it the whole way next year. We're going to fully commit. And I'd take like a whole week in January and just run weasel boxes and coyote snares. And I'm talking 300 miles a day type of line. I think that would be awesome. Yeah, Tommy. Prices are getting expensive on everything, man. It's pretty tough. Adventure with James, good, good. You're selling the skulls. That's awesome. There's some money in skulls if people dig around enough. But fur handling's fun. It takes time. You're gonna ruin some furs, but stick with it, guys, and you'll do good. It'll come back. You'll develop a good relationship with your knife and your beam, and it'll work out well for you. Oh yeah, Donald, absolutely. Like my skunks this year, I'm thinking about. I'm gonna. They're all still on the carcass right now in the freezers. I'm gonna skin some out with feet on and just sell them online tanned. Uh, I've often even thought about selling some with get like a little tag on them that says Iowa Trapper on them and try and sell them that way. Hell, I don't know. Who knows? But tan fur is kind of where it's at right now. The novelty stuff. That's kind of about our only outlet for any good money. All right, Justin, you take care, bud. Thanks for stopping in, man. Uh, we'll catch up. I'm gonna meet up with Justin sometime. We're gonna do a little bit of live about his skinning machines, guys. If you don't have a skinning machine, you need one, and this he's got some awesome stuff, guys. Everything you need makes your life so much easier. Yeah, Trapper J. I thought about that too, but all season they're going to be brown, and I don't mind catching a brown one, even no matter what. But if I actually started getting into quantities of them, I'd want them white, at least most of them. And early season, I'm going to have so much issues with coon. Uh, that's why I'm kind of waiting to late season when they kind of coon slow down. They're going to be rutting right now, but I need those grassy draws, go into cornfields and runoffs, and not worry about coon so much. So yeah, Blakely's, I get it. You just gotta get another freezer, man. They're cheap, only about 600, 700 bucks. Yeah, Flintlock. We'll see. We'll see. Jay, you're always busy. You're always, oh, you're with Flair, you're with Alan. Uh, you don't have time for little people like me. Blakely's, I'd love to go down there with Jay and do a live with him one night, but he doesn't want to do lives anymore. He feels they're boring. No one wants to see him live. I love watching his lives. I just don't get the damn notifications. Yeah, Jay. I don't blame you. If you put on your site with your name behind it, yeah, you might get a little more for it too. I mean, something that Trapper Jay caught. That's awesome. That's all your fans would love to have that. That'd be awesome. You should do an auction with it. That's what you should do. Get some of your stuff you caught, get it tanned, and have an auction for it. With like, you can actually get like a nameplate on it with Trapper J caught. I don't know, something cool. Austin, I couldn't tell you, bud. Oh, Adventure James, that's awesome. Good luck, buddy. Hey, internet veteran, how we doing, buddy? Welcome to the party. Um, yeah, heck, we're 2 hours into it already. That's crazy. Jay, I wouldn't be, man. Our rut is going to be fully on this week. We're gonna hit highs in the mid 40s this week. I'm gonna run the as much of a late season coon as I line as I can. I'm gonna hit it pretty hard. Between we're still gonna have a little bit of snow on Monday. I'm gonna find those snare locations for coyotes. I've already got like probably 30 kill pulls out for coyotes that I haven't touched yet, and then find a few more if I can. Get the weasel boxes out. Hit the late season coon. It's going to be the perfect trio. At least I'm hoping. Huh, Scab, that's interesting. I never would have thought of that. You don't like drinking until 1. Yeah, PA. It happens different times every year. Yeah, I get it, Jay. I get it. Hey, Brad, you take care, bud. Appreciate you stopping in, man. Jay, you running buckets or just 220s? That's interesting. I don't have most of my covers gone for standard 220s. Okay, Adventure James, awesome. Internet vet. Uh, Jay is scared to drink with us, so he won't do live stream. Oh, that's funny, internet vet. Yeah, the one time he did one on New Year's, I missed it. There you go, Donald. Trapper Jay. That's what you need to do. Take a Sharpie, sign the inside of it on the leather side, and boom, you just turned a $50 cat into probably a $300 cat with the name behind it. Yeah, PA, I'm kind of wondering that. Did Inter Veteran give me money to make you drink on my live? That's interesting. Oh, Flintlock, I'll have to look into that. You're up in the woods. Uh, Internet Veteran, no zoo fun, but I appreciate it. Um, so Bill C, uh, I've kind of, I don't know, here we call it the Grand Slam, I guess. I'm sure most states have where you catch every species available. I've had two animals that I haven't caught, a gray fox and a weasel. And honestly, this year I was so set on getting my 1,000 coon. I was so nervous since I failed last year. And to be honest with you, it's kind of embarrassing, especially when I labeled everything 1,000 coon season. It's pretty embarrassing to not hit that. So I went full out, everything I could. Weather worked out perfect. We hit our number super early, and then I was like, now what? I'm not done trapping, but I hit my goal. I could keep going after coon, but I wanted to switch gears, and then that's where my muskrat river line came into play because I've always wanted to trap a river system for muskrats, and I'd never done it. So that's where that happened, and now I've got time. Let's chase weasels around. Uh, try to knock off one of my two bucket list things. It's yeah, it's something different. I love trapping coon. I'm a coon trapper. They're easy, and I'm a simple minded trapper, so it works out well. But I want to keen my skills and become a better trapper overall. Eventually, I'd love to go after, say maybe in a couple years, try. I want to catch 40 coyotes in a year. Maybe the year after that, I want to shoot for 75. I want to always just get better at different species and just I don't want to be that guy that's just he just traps coon. So I'm always trying to get better at everything I can. Adventure with James. You're not interesting enough to do live videos. Do it, bud. Hey, Nicholas, how's it going, man? Only missing a wolf and a marten for Idaho. Oh, that's cool. That is so cool. 26 rats and 3 minks. Awesome, man. Awesome. I haven't caught a mink yet. I haven't targeted them, but normally I catch one on accident by now. But they're a unique critter. They're probably one of the neatest critters. Tommy T. Congrats, man. Your boy caught first skunk. That's awesome. I'll tell you what, there are guys that literally do hit hundreds of skunks. I can't think of his name, but there's a guy up in Canada. We've had this topic on here a couple times now. He hammers skunks in 160s. Does awesome with them. Oh, that's awesome, Jay. That is awesome because you're still on Flair's ground, aren't you? I don't think you've left yet. All right, Hunt Ready. You take care, bud. I appreciate you stopping in, man. Yeah, Nicholas, that the ice sucks. That's always terrible. I've never used a hay set, but I've heard of a lot of people that really like it. Seems to be a really popular set, especially for fox. Yeah, PA trapping. Rats are decent. Skunks are still, I believe, your money item. Uh, start to finish for skunks, fairly decent. Not great, but fairly decent. Uh, you can sell the essence out of them. The essence right now, I've heard is going for like $40 an ounce. Uh, I'm just kidding. It's not that high, but wow, Scab, you don't have anything closer than that. I figured you'd have something a little closer, but if that's the closest thing you got, go for it, man. Go for it. Trapping it till end of February. That's awesome. That's awesome, Nicholas. Yeah, it'd be so cool. You would see me become like a little 5-year-old that just got his first toy or something. I'd be so ecstatic if I caught a weasel. It'd be pretty awesome for me. Yeah, internet vet for sure. That's some pretty cool terrain. A lot different than what I got here. Trevor J. Paying retail. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, country style trapping. My ultimate dream bucket list trapping adventure was South Dakota rat trapping try to get 3 to 4 thousand rats in a couple weeks. I just think that'd be so cool, but they don't allow out of state trappers, and I thought about buying a small lot up there or something just to send my mail to, so I could be a resident, I guess. PA trapping, I don't really locate them. Every skunk I've caught has been on accident in dog proofs and coon trails. I think if you find the raccoon trails, you're gonna find the skunks. At least that's been my experience. Oh, scab, yeah, I could see that. I could see gators eating them. That's something that I've never had to deal with before, but that's crazy. Oh, Nicholas cut took a month. That's what everyone says. The mice will just they'll tear them up, and I expect to catch a lot of mice, and I'm okay with that. Isn't that crazy, PA? There's some good money there in that essence. Oh no, Jay. I'm sending you my essence, buddy. I got quite a few of them up here. I just got to get the time to get stuff done. That's killing me, especially when I'm still trying to trap and still trying to finish fur. It gets overwhelming. Like I fleshed 32 coon today, and I haven't boarded them yet. So I still got to go board them after this live or tomorrow morning before I go to Boone. Probably won't wait till tomorrow afterwards, but it's so hard. Thaw out a bunch of stuff to get done, and still trying to get trap stuff ready to go, get my snares made. It's ridiculous. Yeah, country style trapping for sure. Yeah, Jay, that would be awesome. I do have if if the stars align, I will have something in store for next year at some point. Uh, I've got an opportunity that's gonna about a 10% chance it happens, but I will do everything in my power to make sure this does happen. Yeah, Jay. That's one thing I thought about doing is just going after mice because I know Bruce brought them. There you go, LTO. That's awesome, man. Blakely's. I won't say I have a gallon, but to be honest with you, I'll bet I'm pretty close to a gallon of it this year. And every, I got you, buddy. Thank you, Mister Somebody. Yeah, those otter, man, they tear up ponds bad. Ethan, Boone tomorrow. 7 o'clock, the doors open. 9 o'clock, the auction starts. Uh, I'm planning on being there probably right at 7 o'clock in the morning to help, sort through fur, whatever needs done. That's kind of my plan anyway. We'll see if it happens or not, but just a good time. There's gonna be a lot of people there, a lot of trappers that I know, a lot of trappers I don't know, and just see where the market's at. Oh, Jay, I think he's already done four. Austin, have a good night, bud. Otter chomping on a 50-pound beaver. That's crazy. That's just crazy. That's cool, Nicholas. Yeah, reinvest your trapping money into trapping gear. That's great, man. Oh, yeah, flintlock. I figured gators ate anything they could down there, but That's just crazy. That's just crazy. Blakely's, how many ounces in a gallon? Oh, well, thank you and Jay, I guess. Ah, yeah, Mr. Somebody. It's gonna be interesting to try these weasels. I've never done it before, so it's gonna be fun. Blakely's, if there's 128 ounces in a gallon, yeah, you're looking at, boy, $1,800, something like that. Yeah, yeah, it's like $15 to $20 an ounce is pretty much the common ground for skunk essence around here. Um, it's pretty good money, really. Uh, I'm still perfecting my essence removal. That my wife loves it when I do. That's why I'm kind of waiting to get a bunch of them in a day. I'll try and do like 35 or 40 at once. Get that essence out of there. To yeah. So she only hates me for one day. That's kind of the plan anyway. Blake, you're on your second beer tonight. Jay, what the hell, man? All right. I appreciate it. I think. Oh boy. I'll pay you back for that one, Jay. Mark my words. Yeah, PA trapping. I think I got took pretty bad on that. Now, Scab, question for you: can you actually hunt or trap gator down there, or do people only hunt them uh, down in the southern part of the state? Oh my God! Internet vet. Uh, thank you. I mean, you guys want to battle? I'm not opposed to it. I guess. Full time nuisance trapper, 34. That is crazy, Donald. That is awesome. Not being nosy, and you don't have to post it on here, but curious what you get per ounce with that. Trapping with Jinx. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'll never forget you gave me my first super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. To think you're drinking for free. Hey, Jeremiah, how we doing? Finished getting in some coyotes, did you? Need an auctioneer in it. Jay. Oh wow. I thanks, man. You don't have to do that. Uh yeah, to you, man. That's amazing. Thank you. We need to get together and do a live sometime, man. We need to. PA trapping. The quill is the essence out of a skunk. Uh that's send you some essence. Prepayment, I guess. Uh the quill is what you extract out of them. I'm gonna be doing a video here pretty soon on extracting uh, essence out of skunks. I'm gonna do the whole skinning aspect, the finishing of skunks, as well as the quill removal. Whether I do it in a live or not is still up in the air, but we are gonna be doing something with it. So, um, yeah, I'll show you what it is, and it right now it is for about $15 to $20 an ounce. That's kind of the going rate on it. So a skunk you could get anywhere from a quarter of an ounce to, he just posted on here, got 2 ounces out of one. I've never had anything like that. I've had probably 3/4 of an ounce out of one, but I'm fairly new at the essence removal, so lots to learn yet. But yeah, there's some money in it. Oh, scab, that's too bad. Yeah, I man, I appreciate that, guys. That was crazy. Really, I appreciate it. 18 an ounce. Okay, Donald. So I'm on pace with 15, 20. That's pretty good. Yeah, you know what, Jeep fam, you're probably right. To you guys, that all the super chats, I appreciate it. We might not make it to Boone so early tomorrow. Whew. Trapper B, come Monday, we are setting coyote snares. I'm really excited for this. This is gonna be a good time. You're gonna try your shot at cable restraints. That's awesome, Nicholas. Uh, it's a lot of people don't realize there's a difference between cable restraints and snares. Like with snares, I don't quote me on this, but cable restraints, you have to use a relaxing lock. I'm not 100% sure, but you can't have any entanglement or anything like that. Snares, I can choke them down, entangle them, and they're DOA. Uh, there is a difference, but it's kind of the same concept. Yeah, PA trapping. There is there is a difference. Quill, in essence, what is it? There's something here. The essence is diluted. Like you can buy pure quill, like I'm talking about, for 15 to 20, and what they call essence is diluted or somehow. I'm not 100% sure what they do, but it is cheaper. There's just something about it that makes it cheaper. Blakely's no. All my stuff, my skunks instantly got froze. I'm skinning them now. Still got all the essence in them. Something I need to get on to for sure. I need to get that done. Nicholas, I don't even have an exact tally on them, but I'm over 60. I know I'm over 60. Uh, might even be pushing 70. It was a good year for skunks. I caught a lot of good skunks. Huh. I'll have to check that out, Bill. Thank you. I appreciate you sharing that. That's crazy, PA. That's awesome. Jay, he's asking his wife for a loan. Oh, that's awesome, Jay. Snares are so fun. Nicholas, I wish we switched to breakaways instead of deer stops in Iowa. Nice, Donald. No, PA. It's not the mustard. I do know that. Flintlock. If I catch one weasel, that sucker's going on my wall. I'll be thrilled with one. Okay, Jay. Yeah, essence is cut with something. Yeah, Trapper B. The kill pulls are where it's at if you want them DOA. Yeah, tinkered. Yeah, that word. Yeah, that's what do they do with that, Jay? Do they dilute it somehow with like water or something else? Not sure. Yeah, LTO. Oh, Justin, I think my best day was 7 this year, 6 or 7, and all I'm doing is setting coon trails, and the skunks are everywhere. It's crazy. Oh yeah, Nicholas. My skunks far outweigh my coon prices. Um, I won't go into crazy numbers on you, but you know it. I'm getting a lot more out of. I'm probably getting 5 times out of a skunk than I am a coon. As far as if you go coon pelt to skunk everything, far more. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna go step outside, take a leak real quick. I'll be right back. It's pretty bad when you try to put your beer in your phone charger. What all I miss here? You guys are crazy ahead of me now. Yeah, Funky's has a good deal on Essence for sure, Jay. Yeah, Bucky. I don't know how they don't do entanglement either. I won't mind DOA for sure. Oh, okay, Jay. That makes sense. See, we got some scam stuff jumping in here. So, LTO, is there any chance you can actually run traps before or after work or whatever you got going on? Uh, Keeping those traps out more than just the weekend would really help you out, man. Everything outdoors. How we doing, bud? Actually, no, OtterCat. I did have to use the restroom, and my wife was calling me at the same time. And since she's out drinking with her friend, I want to make sure to answer. Uh, you never know; she could be needing some bail money, which now I have, thanks to you guys. It worked out well. Okay, Donald, that makes sense. Tinker Essence is an alcohol for bait and lures. Nicholas, so believe it or not, I actually deal a fair amount with beaver caster. I even buy it from other local trappers. Uh, it varies so much. I have seen one caster sack that was zero point 0.8 pounds, so 12, nah, more than that, 14 ounces almost. Crazy big. I've never seen anything like this. It was almost each side was as big as this. It was crazy. But on average, you're probably talking 3 to 4 ounces. Uh, so 4 to 6 probably casters make a pound for a good sized beaver. Um, that's your bigger beavers, that range. Your small beaver are going to have half an ounce. almost every time. I mean, they're just that's what it is. But I've seen some absolute monsters. It was crazy. But caster prices are coming down, but they're still pretty respectable. Oh yeah, LTO. I get it, bud. I get it. Hey, Gold Falcon, that's interesting. Would you say the casters are biggest under the ice in the winter, or do you think in the spring? Do you think they lose more? I've never done ice trapping for beaver. I've done spring and I've done fall, and the spring is definitely bigger than the fall. Curious what your thoughts on it are, bud. Internet vet, you're probably right. Really, you can't afford anus oil. Oh, thanks, thanks. Flintlock 25. Honestly, if it wasn't for Trapper J and Coon Creek and 330, I would have no idea how to do any of this. My including my wife and my 15-year-old son Noah, they pretty much taught me how to do videos, and then the other three really helped me learn this stuff. I am terrible with technology. I, Terrible with technology. So, um, yeah, I feel you, buddy. I feel you. I do know you have to have an ID, like you have to be registered. Use your email or something. You have to have an account with YouTube. There you go, LTO. There you go, bud. At your age, it's about bedtime, isn't it, big man? Oh, Jay, don't. Oh, please, don't even go there. I just feel like I'm bugging you, man. You always got so much going on, and you're a busy man. You're a busy man, and I get it. But yeah, I get it, Gold Falcon. Yeah, that would be a lot of ice. Oh yeah, absolutely, Internet vet. Blakely's been doing good. Uh, Great little trap supply house too, for sure. Um, I know you were up at oh what town was it? It's down by Atumwa. You went to that the free trapping convention down there. Um, I wish I could have made that. I just wasn't able to this last year. LTO, I get it, buddy. Wow, Blakely's that's terrible. Yeah, guys, I'm looking forward to Lima. Lima's gonna be fun. It's a hell of a drive. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Jay. Bloomfield. I know he's up at Bloomfield. See, when I do text Jay, it's like 3 days later. I'll get okay. Nah, you're a busy man. Seems like when I do text you, it's a few hours later I get a text, and it just makes me feel like I'm bothering you. Jay, we've talked on the phone actually one time. That was during my live when all that BS spam was popping up here, and you had to call me. No, you're normally working, man. Between working and trapping, and you're a busy man. You don't sleep much at all. Yeah, Blakely's. Are you gonna do that next year? I'm curious on that. I hope you make it because one way or another, I'm gonna make it down there. I'm hoping they change the dates so it's not the pre-staking weekend for Iowa. Really, really big time for me. Like I said, pre-staking traps is part of my homework. I do everything scouted out, get traps in the ground, and it was that weekend. And with all my competition, I was worried about that I might have gained from my YouTube videos last year. I was pretty nervous, so uh, I wasn't gonna miss that. I wasn't gonna go to the convention deal and come up to my line next week and realize all my stuff's set already. I was pretty nervous, so yeah, I agree with Bucky. Jay, you need to come to Lima out there. We can catch up a little. That's the first time I met Jay last year. Was at the up in Spencer at the convention, and I did not realize how tall that SOB was. Wow. I mean, I feel like I'm a pretty good sized guy at 6 foot 230, and he made me look like a dwarf. It is not very often does that happen. Oh, good, Blakely's. That's good, man. Huh. That's interesting, Jeep fam. That's crazy. So, Jay, I mean, I'm half lit right now, but I'm gonna ask you. You don't have to answer on this. You can text me. Does that mean you hung up the full time job now? I'm really curious on that because that's pretty awesome, man. If you did. Ah, Jay, I did not give you the cold shoulder, man. Oh, you make me feel terrible. I was in a tough spot, man. You can't put me in that. I have you who I've never met. Looking forward to talking to you. And this young kid comes up and wants to talk to me, and I was in a bad spot. That don't put me in there. I've never met Jason Vance, Jenks. I've never met him. Jeep fam throw Jay in the trailer. LTO, you need to go. Blakely's, if you saw me there at all, you should have came up and said something. I was running around with like a chicken with his head cut off. So if any of you made it to the Nationals last year, you realize the parking lot was like a mile away from the actual vendors. I made that trip back and forth, no joke, probably 40 times a day. Insane. Like I lost 7 pounds and I was drinking every night. It was crazy. It was a long haul, but I should have said something, man. I had several people come up that had no idea who they were, and they introduced themselves. Should have done the same thing, man. Jay, that is awesome. That is awesome, man. I hope you do it, buddy. You definitely deserve it, man. You've done so much for the trapping community with your videos and sharing stuff. That's awesome, buddy. That is awesome. Wow, Jay. 200 coyotes on this vacation. That's awesome. Bucky. Flintlock, you spent too much money. Okay, Flintlock. The most I've ever spent. I shouldn't say this because eventually my wife will probably watch this. But I think it was right before the year I met her. I spent like $5,800 at a convention. Uh, but also it was 100 raccoon boards. Okay, I guess that was only about $800, but there's a lot more spent there. It was a lot. It was way more than it needed to be. But to build the arsenal of equipment and setup that I have, every year I'm adding something. If I go to a convention and spend $1,000, that's pretty common. But it's something I work forward to. Starting now, I'm building up my funds for convention, for trapping season next year. Even I take a lot of time off work, unpaid, fellas. And a lot of people don't realize that. This whole November that I was off work, I was paid for 3 days. Uh, that's a lot of time unpaid. That's a lot of gas I'm going through every day. My gas bill is like $1,800 for November. So it's not something that I just, oh yeah, I better start planning now in September. I'm budgeting now. I have to. Jay, I'm so jealous of that. LTO, that you can't even average that. Uh, for you being young, and if your dad comes down, bring $100, maybe $200 if your dad lets you have it, and spend some money. Um, I'm in a different position than you are. Okay, you're young, you're still in school, you don't have a driver's license yet. You've got your whole life ahead of you. Okay, this is a big thing for me, and I have a full time job, and I'm able to put money towards it. It's just different. So, uh, but yeah, if you are able to come down, you don't have to bring money. Just talk to people. It's awesome time. The garage door opened. That means the wife's home, and now you can probably hear it closing. Jay, you're gonna have to text me and let me know what's going on, man. I'm out of this loop. The other 5K was for hookers. Boy, Jay, you're getting all kinds of offers. Man, Jenks, you had to take that jab in there while you got it with the anus oil, didn't you? Oh, Jay, I wish I was your way. I got that bug early, early, early. I get it, Blakely's. Don't give up, man. Don't quit. Push through. If you can financially do it, man. It's awesome. Wow, the wife called her mom at 11 o'clock. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know. Hmm. Hey, honey. Internet vet, I guarantee you're right. Dakota, when she's off the phone, I bet she stops in. Oh, I agree, Justin. 100%. You can't put a price on fun. I'm gonna bet my wife is pretty drunk. But you didn't hear that. Oh, good, LTL. Good. I hope you get it there, man. I'm so ready to start chasing fur again, guys. That's gonna be fun. Jay, come on, man. Cut me a little bit of slack tonight. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's terrible. LTL, I won't gonna be going after beaver until spring now. Spring, it's gonna be when they start pushing out that next litter. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be good.
You doing okay? You come in? Nope.
Hello, Mama.
Baby.
How you feeling?
Good. Cold. Your trap is out of it.
She's playing with my Weasel box.
Can I be Vanna White?
You're too sexy to be Vanna White.
Ooh, it smells good though. What kind of wood is this?
Deaver. Here, I'll put my trap in your box.
My dad watches your lives.
Well, you moved the wood the wrong way. Welcome home, honey.
Hey, baby.
Yeah. Scab says hi.
Hi, Scab.
Adventure James, we don't have a mid-season closer, but they're under ice so much it's not worth messing with. Jeep fam, everyone act natural.
Hey, what does that mean? You've not been
Otter cat, what the hell?
What have you been doing?
I didn't say anus.
I feel like I've missed a lot.
Damn you, Jay.
You better tell me what's going on.
Thanks, Jay. Thanks, bud.
I bought a cow. God, I wish. I would love a cow.
Blake, please get out of here. You're done. I'm banning you. You're done.
Why?
I'm not showing her what I did to the belly button.
What did you do to the belly? Oh, are you thinking when you were skinning your raccoon belly button? What belly button are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Remember when I thought your raccoon had a belly button?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
I'm assuming. Trevor Shanks. Oh, shoot. I notice how everybody's excited when she shows up, and no one cares to talk to me. I love how that works.
Because I have a lot of knowledge about trapping raccoons, and they're excited to see that.
Yeah, I bet you do.
He's going to catch Weasel with anus oil. That sounds disgusting.
It's anise, is what it's pronounced?
Anise?
Oh, anise. Okay.
Black licorice, that's anise. Oh my gosh, you called it anise? It's anise.
I called it anus. I called it.
It's anise.
I love you guys. I appreciate it. I'm the laughing stock to my wife now, so thank you.
Anise.
ANISE is anus to me.
It's anise. Oh no. Oh no. Black licorice.
I'm going to the bathroom. You guys can just laugh it up.
Go get some anise licorice.
I'm I'm done talking to you.
Hey, will you get me a beer? I'm just gonna drink yours.
You what?
Nothing. I'm gonna drink yours.
Yeah.
Oh no. I tried to help him and I made it worse. Oh. He didn't pass English, I don't think, in high school. Oh. LTO, I am not. I was out with the girls, so. Otter Cat, I'm glad you appreciate that I'm here. I have to supervise him. He told me he was doing a go live tonight, and I thought that was, I thought I would miss it since I was out. Internet veteran, you're probably not wrong. Poor Devert. Yeah, you're right. Casual observations. That's.
So you're still laughing?
Anise oil. Oh, you kill me.
I don't.
Did Iowa Trapper pierce his belly button? No, but mine is pierced, but yours is not.
We're not showing that.
Yours is not?
Not yet.
Do you want proof of purchase?
Everything Outdoors, Michigan.
I told him it was pronounced scab, but you were right. I don't know how you didn't know that.
I'm not a smart man, Jenny.
But I know what love is.
I'm so glad I can be the I've never had so many laughing faces on my chat before. So thanks, guys. I'm glad I can
catch
be the butt
a weasel
of it.
with my anus oil.
Okay, maybe you should leave. It's not fair.
Oh, baby.
Oh, you guys are having fun with this. Make fun of Iowa Trapper. That's all right.
Otter Cat is glad I'm here, though.
Yeah, she loves you and the whole freaking farm thing.
I want the farm thing.
Oh,
baby.
I did not in the event.
Oh, honey.
Well, at least I know it's Anna.
Why didn't you practice with me before?
What?
Why didn't you ask me?
It just popped up tonight.
Oh.
Don't judge me.
Iowa Trapper bought the oil. The seller said $20 is $20. Where is that $20? Because I like it too.
You better earn it. You better earn it. I had to. Thanks, Jay.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Jinx, it's unscripted. That's for damn sure right now.
Nobody said anything about what skunk.
Yeah, what are you talking about, LTO? I'm lost. Yeah, she is. But I am too, so it's all right, bud. You're young. I feel bad.
Goats will be there tomorrow. No.
No, Chris.
Goats are cute if they're the fainting goats. But one time when I was little, a goat ran me over when I was really little. I don't know if I want goats. We'll traumatize Grace with an angry goat.
I like goats.
No. Practice. No, internet veteran. That's not what I meant.
I'm an idiot.
Go up quite a bit.
Yes, everything outdoors. I appreciate it, man. Took my drink.
Got you, babe.
Thank you, sir. You definitely didn't have to do that.
Somebody said it was.
You jumped in when things got really carried away here.
Hey, nice. Oh, honey. Somebody should have warned you. You said it a bunch of times. They said.
Yeah. For like the last year and a half.
I wish you would have tried to order it somewhere in person, and then they'd be like, "What?" I don't know where you think you are, but we don't do that in Iowa.
Must be a Missouri thing, Jay.
In Vegas, maybe in Vegas. Oh no.
Good, Jeep Pam. Good. I'm glad It's not just me. Okay, you guys
It's
got to
their like
realize.
5-year-old child, not a 30-some-year-old man.
You guys got to realize, I was a junior in high school, and my parents were like, "All right, you have a 2.8 GPA. You better start doing something."
Oh, please.
So I am not the educated man. I trap shit, and I work in a warehouse with food. Okay.
Jeremy, Happy New Year to you too. Family plans. I don't know if we have big family plans, do we? Not kill each other?
Yeah. Well, hopefully we're going to her graduation.
Yeah.
In August. She's going to graduate in the top, like, as of right now, she's in the top 10 of what, 3,100 or something like that.
I don't know.
So she's the smart one of the family. She just downgraded and married the redneck that hunt and trap stuff. But hey, internet vet, shot of anus on you.
New Year's resolution. So our family does it. We try to set one all for each other, so it's kind of fun. So we've got 2 kids and then us, and so we all work together to set one for each other.
Mm-hmm.
And so his is to plan intentional time or family time twice a month.
Mm-hmm.
And our son's is to say yes to more. He's kind of a homebody and he's afraid to commit to anything, so he commits to nothing. And so we want him, I don't care if it's a weekend or a week, I want him to commit to more things. Yeah. And our 5-year-old is to do more on her own and not be a whiny, clingy creature. Yeah. And then mine is to stop doing work at home, which I already failed twice. So
yours is to be more of a
and stand up more for myself. Yes, I'm a people pleaser, but I tend to take work home. And
if you guys told her to jump off the roof right now,
no, that's not.
Well,
true.
I want to make them happy.
Might as well, but no. So yeah, mine was to do less work at home, and then New Year's Day.
Yeah,
I was on the phone with work, and all 3 of them were standing in the bedroom with their arms crossed, like, "Get off the phone with work."
Yeah.
So I failed mine.
But good news, I was able to eat more Reese's because she failed at her personal goal.
We set one for ourselves too, and his was.
I was trying to eat better and get rid of all the junk, and that didn't happen. So
it's okay. We're still early.
Yeah, it's early.
I got until December. 3 weeks is a pass. So
yeah, we're good.
We'll work on it. It's good.
What are you talking about? I cannot drink a whole lot more and still get up at 5 o'clock tomorrow. Yeah, I bet. LTO, but it is late for you, man. You need to get to bed.
I just got here. You can stay for a while longer.
He's 14.
Oh, you probably should go to bed. If I was your mother, I would tell you to go to bed. But although my 15-year-old is up, so you do you, I guess.
Oh, God.
I meant a nice Mr. Somebody.
Oh boy, this really got carried out of hand.
Yeah, that's awesome. I just wish I could see your straight face saying anus oil.
I did. I was like, it must be anus oil, and just.
Oh, you're so cute.
You weren't here to protect me.
I told you not to do one without me.
You're right. You're right.
I said wait.
Because I would have said that on here and you'd gone.
That's not what it is, babe.
Yeah, Justin, you're right. You want to see a little side boob?
Did you not do a nip slip today? No nip slip.
I didn't. No nip slip. So we're good. Blakely's actually, that's something we need to get on too. There is going to be a trapline song produced here this year. We're working on the lyrics now. We both got a couple ideas on it, but
he's actually put in a good hunk of it. You've been doing good, baby.
Better than the last one. You know my.
But now you have a rhythm in mind because you've.
I do. Yes, I'm not one to connect like words with a beat per se, and she can. So she made my intro. She made my intro 100% with the words, and then we sent it to a guy. He did the singing. He made the whole intro. He made the beat. It was pretty awesome. So there is something coming out. We're really cautious on the words we use to promote trapping versus putting anything in it that'd be negative. So
no anus oil.
Donald, she's number 1 in my book too, bud.
Aw, baby. To you, not Donald, because I don't know him.
Yeah, this is mine.
Hmm.
Internet vet, I appreciate tonight, bud. Between you and several of the other guys, especially Jay, you guys definitely participated a lot.
Jeep fan, that's kind of me.
Yep, 100%.
I can watch the replay. I will watch the replay.
LTO. Good luck, bud. You know, if like you said, if your dad's able to take you down to Lima next year, it's a great experience for both of you. If not, you know, don't push the issue, buddy. But hope you can make it, man. Oh, Blakely's, we're not deleting this at all. This is true entertainment. This is what it is. This is how I am, guys. Okay, so my editing on videos, all I'm doing is editing out if you see my license plate number, if you see my county's water tower. Other than that, I don't edit anything. I'm not deleting anything. This is embarrassing as hell for me, but that's life. It happens, man. People have paid your husband to do things while you were out. This is Otter Cat.
I'm concerned for what this means.
Hey, Jinx. Thanks for stopping in, man. It's been fun. It's been crazy and it's been embarrassing, but it's awesome.
What
So,
did I miss? I feel.
well, I said anus
Aside
like
from
30
anus.
times. So,
Oh my
thanks for
God.
stopping in, buddy. You take care, man, and reach out to me. I got a couple questions for you, buddy. Blakely's, that's actually a good point. I'm really surprised he hasn't either. But we got some good stuff coming out. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be good. You want to respond to that?
Will do. Oh, I'm in the wrong person.
Blakely's, don't worry about it, man. You just being here is enough, man. The super chats are awesome, but I'm glad that so many people have met trappers like 30 miles away because of my lives, and they've talked. And I know of a couple of them that are running lines together now because of my lives, and that is awesome. We've got to promote this, guys. We've got to share our knowledge. We've got to work together, and that right there is why I do this. And it's so. What are you doing?
Sending your buddy a picture. Oh, we're upside down. That's okay. He'll get the idea.
Oh, wow.
We need lives every time your wife is gone. I'm offended by that. Does that mean I should not be a part?
He's a kid. Let it go. It's okay.
I'm gonna tell your mom.
Yeah, Blakely's. Oh, absolutely, Jeep, for sure.
Are you hungry?
No.
Oh, okay.
You want some food?
No, I brought an appetizer home, so I didn't.
What'd you bring home?
I forget. If it was good.
Oh my! You don't know what you brought home.
I got complimentary cheesecake. I remember that. It was amazing.
Oh my God! I love you. Yeah, Blakely's. I don't know Kendall personally. I've met him, but he probably doesn't know me. I was a nobody when I met him. Still a nobody, but really a nobody then. And I'd love to meet him again for sure. Yeah, Scab. I get a lot of that too. That's awesome, Jeep fam. I haven't seen him recently. That's interesting. Really, Jay?
What did Jay say?
Oh, you don't even need to look.
Oh.
You know what, Jay? You just take those jabs in there and don't stop. It's all right. I'm used to it.
At least he's pretty, right?
Not really. I've got these wings that
You
are
need a
bad.
haircut.
But I got a new hat, so that's
I'm
cool.
gonna call Sandy. You need a haircut.
Blakely's no. I don't need Reese's. I'm working on that.
For Christmas, my mom bought you how many?
A lot.
Yeah, you were.
I'm down to about 15.
Lordy.
Internet vet. You're killing me, my man. You're killing me. Yeah, I'm glad you didn't say anus oil. What you brought home.
Oh. No, it was like some kind of pizza thing. It was really good.
Donald, more trappers have joined AA since your life started. And never tonight, yeah, okay. But most nights, like
How much
I'd have.
have you had to drink, babe?
Oh boy, that's third one tonight, so it's pretty rough. Oh, like you're sober?
Yeah.
No. Burp publicly. Oh no, it's fun. I love doing these lives, guys, because I watch you guys connect with each other. You ask questions, I learn from you guys. I can kind of help you guys in a way. It's so much fun. Don't fall over.
It's my cell phone.
Yeah, you dropped it.
It's good.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Everything outdoors, Michigan. You take care, bud. I appreciate it. Hey, my man. Hey, we're gonna swing over tomorrow night. She went out tonight with her friends, so I didn't get a chance to swing over, bud. But
I told him he could come with both the kids, and he didn't think that he could handle that.
Not that anything I can handle it. I don't have a car seat in my truck.
I told you I'd take a different vehicle.
Yeah, and you driving my truck would end up with it pretty up.
That's not true. I can drive.
Yeah. I'm still waiting to see what the Escape looks like in the garage.
Oh, shut it.
Oh, Matthew, how we doing? Oh boy, you missed a crazy night, man. It's been crazy. Why are you touching my nipple?
I didn't mean to.
Oh, sorry. I feel like you did.
Is that better?
Dude broke to be alcoholic, just drunk. Oh man, yeah. Jeep fam, I feel pretty good now after finishing that last drink.
You had some encouragement.
So Jay and Internet Veteran got into a basically super chat war with me. So I drank a lot. I drank a lot.
So when Grace wakes up early tomorrow, she's your baby?
I'll be gone.
No.
I leave at 5:30.
You can take her with you.
Sorry, guys, can't make it to Boone. Wife says I can't go, so.
Oh, drama queen.
Refill time scab. All right, pause. Really? Really? Oh man, I got crazy, guys. That was fun.
Jeep fam, I have never hit a trash can with my car. Thank you very much. Or really anything. Ever.
You hit a truck. I hit you.
You hit, yeah, the truck ran the stop sign.
You hit my truck in the driveway.
You hit my car first, so we were even there.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You admitted it. You hit my car.
The Malibu. I was driving the Malibu.
I don't care. You still hit it with
something. Fair enough. Blakely's, yeah. I know Jeff. I know Ed, Jay, Bruce Rhodes, and Billingsley somewhat to a personal basis. I've met Kendall, but like I said, I'm still. I'm not gonna say nobody, but I'm the average Joe to many of the big dogs in the trapping industry, and I'm fine with that. I'd like to meet Kendall. I've heard he's a very personal guy, very down to earth guy. Hopefully, I can do it sometime soon. But I'm glad you got that chance, man. There's some pretty cool people in this industry. It's pretty awesome. I hope you're all right, Blakely. Hope things are working out for you with that. I don't know what's going on. LTO, you have a good night, bud. Take care. Stay in school.
Go to bed.
He is. He is. Don't
Okay.
yell at him. Oh, Donald, you're way more of a man than I am. 3 hours and 16 minutes now. We've been really going. Scab. That's not on my side, bud. That'd be on yours. I can increase your text, the messages you send size. I've never met Alan. When Jay had his live on here, I messaged him a little bit and followed the live, and that was kind of fun. But other than that, yeah, Alan probably has no idea who I am, and I don't blame him. Been on the 40 Creek all night. I agree in that we do have the most fun for sure. It's not a giant ermine in a lap. It's a weasel.
No.
No.
Did you trap it with your anus oil?
Really?
If you haven't taken a shower in a while, maybe.
I expect it from you guys, but not from her.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Blakely's. I don't blame you. For those types of names to know who you are is pretty awesome. That's awesome, buddy.
You goo-goo.
Yeah, you guys are just feeding into her, making fun of me. It's all right.
Oh, poor
I accept it. No, Justin, it wasn't. It wasn't at all. It's just taking that knife. Now you're starting the twist action, and that's just mean. Otter cat, no. We're done with the.
You know what's funny is
no, it's not funny.
my mom emailed me a link about bottle sheep the other day, and I asked her if she was feeding into my zoo habit, and she said, "What's two sheep after turkeys?" And I feel like that's a really good slope that I could slip off of. What's a pony after turkeys? And a donkey.
Meat.
No.
Meat. Trap bait.
Mm-mm.
That a boy, Scab. Yeah, check out Blakely's. He's got a lot of stuff down there. I haven't actually got to meet him yet, but I've heard a lot of good things about you, bud. So looking forward to finally meeting you. Hopefully at a convention, if not Bloomfield for sure. That dog just stares at me out of the corner of her eye like she's pissed.
I love her.
I know, but she hates me.
She's my baby.
Poor dog got beat and tormented before we got her and picked her up.
Adopted her.
Yeah, adopted her from the Humane Society, and she had a pretty rough life, I think.
But she loves me.
Yeah, she loves you, but hates any male. Period. No matter what I do, this dog will never.
Anyone, she doesn't like my mom either.
Yeah. No, internet vet.
Internet vet, I like the way you think. Maybe someday we could have tigers.
You will die.
But it would be so happy. I could pet it.
You could pet it for about 3 seconds, and then it's going to eat you.
I don't care.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, Blakely's. You know what I'm thinking with bottle sheep, right?
What?
That's a lure holder. The wool is a lure
You
holder.
could shear it.
I'm thinking butcher it because then we got chops.
Mm-mm. You could shear them. I don't know if I want sheep, but I want a pony and a donkey.
Also bait.
No.
Also bait.
Mm-mm.
Internet vet. I don't need a tiger fund. That's the last thing I need, man.
I like his idea of a petting zoo, Iowa Trapper petting zoo. I really like the idea of that. Did it?
No.
That's what I want for my birthday this year.
That's in November.
I don't care.
What I want for my
as
birthday.
As slow as you are for figuring out what I want, I'm telling you right now. So you're welcome.
What I want for my birthday is to not have to give you that birthday gift.
I already got you a gift, so too dang bad.
No,
sorry.
I changed my mind.
Nope. Remember, it's like Freedom Roy. No tigers.
That's what I'm talking about, Jeep fam. I can use the wool. Horse meat's good bait. See, Tommy knows.
No.
Adventure with James, you got ducks. That'd be the feathers would be good. Some good lure holders too.
I worry about my turkeys right now. Can their feet get frostbite? It's cold here. Can the turkey feet get frostbite? My turkeys? Maybe I should knit them some mittens for their feet.
You're gonna knit turkey feet mittens.
I don't know how, but I could ask my mom. Yeah. Sprinkle and Sparkle are cold right now, baby.
Yeah, and Dave's 8.
Dave is eating. Poor Dave. Dave.
Cheap fam. Whatever the Scottish Highland cow is, you get the hell out of here.
Cute. Amen to that.
Internet vet, I don't have a gallon of anus oil. I showered yesterday, so we're good.
Get a sloth. I married Justin. Is that what the after taxi or after trapping season is? You could have slowed down.
Right.
They really sell sloths as pets. I've heard they're like germy, like they're yucky. You don't really want to touch one.
You married a Justin, right?
That's not what I meant.
Oh, that's cool, Justin. That's pretty neat. Donald is, yeah, pretty crazy night for super chats. That's for sure. With the battle going on earlier.
Hoover Ava would like to be a part of the donkey.
There's no donkey fund.
She can come over and hang out and ride the donkey we get.
But Hoover, we are planning tomorrow night. We're gonna take the kids over to your place for a little bit. I know Noah would love that.
If you're ready to put up with us.
The
Oculus, not octopus.
I thought it was octopus.
Octagon. What else have you named
Octa something, whatever it is. But yeah, man, we're gonna swing by for a little bit, and my wife's got to see that first fox of yours on the wall. So I still remember that like it was yesterday, my man. Never forget that day either, buddy.
Mr. Somebody wants a turkey mitten. I'll let you know.
No, not gonna happen.
Because if I tell my mom, she'll provide it. She will do it. Turkeys.
Please, no.
Answer, I'm knitting feet mittens for turkeys. I hope you are. How much did you drink tonight, baby?
Not enough. Turkey spur mittens.
They're meat turkeys. They don't have spurs. Adventures with James. You could have a pet coon, but I have to move my fish out to the garage. We have a fish tank, but
we gonna put a coon in it?
No. In Iowa, is it legal to own one? I googled it.
You have to have a game breeder's permit.
Oh, they would be fun to have.
Octanus oil. You used to be an altar boy until your life.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty rough, but
babe.
well, guys, it's midnight.
I hoped you picked no when it asked you if this was a child-friendly video. Big old no.
I gotta be up at 5 o'clock tomorrow to head to Boone to help with the first sale. So it's been fun. The super chats I appreciate and got me to a point where I don't really want to be tonight, but I appreciate it nonetheless. The wife came home. It's midnight, so about 3 hours earlier than normal.
Oh,
So that's pretty
queen.
good.
That's not true.
It's been fun, guys. I appreciate it.
2,000 gallons of water. You do have a lot of fish. Ours is tiny. It's like 50 gallons, but I've always loved fish. It's just kind of been my thing.
Yeah.
We've always had a fish tank, always, and I've been neglecting it. I'm a slumlord fish tank owner. I've not taken care of it. We have blackbeard algae in it bad. I don't know how to deal with it. I've been lazy. So
yeah, we'll get it figured out, honey.
Gotta get it clean.
Well, guys, like I said, come Monday, we're snaring coyotes, we're chasing weasels, and we're doing late season coon for the whole week. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of work. And it's gonna be really cold, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. So appreciate you guys tonight. The conversations, the super chats. It's been a lot of fun. So especially when the wife shows up, all of a sudden everyone starts talking more. I don't know what that means, but
they probably were a little concerned about what you were
actually I had like 10 people ask, where's the wife tonight? I was like, in the pit out back.
You're funny.
No, if anything, she'll be doing these lives by herself and I'll be in the pit out back.
Adventure with James, the bristlenose pleco. I used to have one, and one time it flipped out of our tank, and you know how they're kind of spiny, and it got real stiff, and it walked across, and I put it back in the tank, and it flipped out again. And remember, oh, no, you weren't there. It was Noah and I. Grace walked into the room in the dark and sat down in her chair, and we turned the light on, and it had flipped out and dried out. She literally had stepped over it to sit in her chair, about scared her.
You told me about that.
My gosh, that was hilarious. Our pleco was huge. He was amazing. Loved our fish. Anyway, I derailed this again.
No,
Jeep Van's gonna hook us up with
no.
I love plecos.
No. Anyway, guys, I got to be in Boone tomorrow for a fur sale, pretty early, and we're gonna be hammering some fur next week, guys. So I appreciate the support, but we're out of here. It's late. I'm slightly spinning, and it's gonna be an early morning. So take care, guys, and really, guys, I appreciate all the support. This has been awesome. This channel has grown so much, and I'm so thankful. I did not think I'd get 1,000 subscribers to this, but it's grown, and I really appreciate every one of you guys. It's been so much fun. So take care, guys. We're out of here.